if you look at the trades that have been going on in the past 5 days, first of all, you got rid of Dexter Jr. for Tuffles, which is an okay trade in my opinion. I mean, you're getting rid of one of your players for another player, one-on-one. It could be activity reasons, could not be. We just don't know. But then you got one of the biggest blockbuster trades that probably happened so far this season between this team and the Chilliwack Chiefs, which Tampa Bay got rid of one of the main superstars, John Zuko, for a questionable Matatui VR Groot in Dragon Ball Z, who we kind of haven't really been seeing too much on the ice lately this season. I mean, even if you look at who they currently have, they only have one of those players. I lied. They have two of those players who they got for that trade, and both two of those players are not that main player, Dragon Ball Z, that they acquired for John Zuko.
And just as a bit of a follow-up to that, a lot of people have been talking about John Juco specifically. This guy is there are huge rumors of him being ineligible soon. He's too good for this league. They're going to send him up to the higher leagues. Do you think that has any impact on how you evaluate this trade?
Oh, 100%. I mean, it was a 3 skater for 1 skater trade. I mean, if this guy does go in elds, Tampa Bay is going to walk away with a 3 players, and Chilliwack is just going to walk away with absolutely nothing in return.
100%. I'm going to take it over to the other side of the desk. Bensky, the Huskies have been on a rise of all rise, going from basically a nobody team into a real solid contender. I mean, if I remember correctly, they either beat the Stallions or they made them fight very hard in that game. I don't believe they beat them, but yeah. They made them fight very, very hard in that game. Bensky, talk to me a little bit about this Huskies team.
Well, I played with most of the guys early this season in Chilliwack. Xander, Carson, and I'm forgetting the other guy. They're very good. They ran a three-man rotation last game and went head-to-head with Alberta, who's a quite good team. And I think they're going to be a good threat.
Absolutely. And if I could quickly take the mic here, I really want to take it over to the goalies between these two teams, because I think that's going to be a major contributing factor. On one side for the Huskies, you've got X-Rexes. On the other side, you've got Zombie Magikarp. Now, there is nothing more that really needs to be said about Zombie Magikarp. This guy is fantastic, amazing, easily the best goalie in the league, maybe the best goalie in JBHL we've seen for a very long while. And then even if he's not playing, even if he's not on the ice, they have a backup in saving CPR who is just an absolute baller. He can make some amazing saves and really carry this team. X-Rexes, though, on the other side, I think that he's shown a lot of weakness. I think that he's a very stable, a very centered goalie. It means that he doesn't like to move around a lot. It means he's not really using his slide or his movement options to get himself in front of that puck, and it costs him a lot when, when things get dangerous, when things get shifty, when post abuse start happening, he struggles a lot. And I think that is going to be a continuous problem for Huskies unless X-Rex is able to clean up his game. Dremmings, I know that, we're still a little bit out from this game, but you look at these two teams, how they match up together. How do you think this game is going to go?
In my opinion, I think it could go either way. I mean, Huskies did start off rough. I mean, they did go 0-3, I believe. 0-2, I'm sorry, until they got that latest win over Minnesota, which I did not think was going to happen. But at the same time, you gotta look at it like this. These goalies could pop off. I mean, if I was Tampa Bay, I would be looking at the possibility of possibly playing saving CPR in net. Just because Sabi, I feel like, does have that chance of possibly becoming in-house in the upcoming game days. So it's like you want to give saving CPR that rep, but you also do want to come out on top in the games that get played.
I can understand that. And Bensky Foot, you take a look at the Tampa Bay Bullfrogs record. They are currently 4-0, undefeated so far. If they continue on to be undefeated, do you think that this, bodes well for them going into the playoffs?
I think they're a very different team. I think John Juka was a major part of their team, and now it's entirely reshaped, right? They have Dragon Ball Z, who's a very good player, and VR Groot is a quite defensive player, and I think sticking somebody that's more defensive behind Perps Crazy, who's a very good rookie, is going to make Tampa Bay look very different.
Absolutely. And Dremmings, I know that you being a team manager, you kind of have a little bit more perspective than we do on how these things are shaping up. And I wanted to broaden the conversation out to the general trades that are happening around the league. It feels like this season in particular has been very trade heavy. Why do you think that is?
I just feel like because this season a lot of more goalies went drafted last season, in my opinion. I think there was at least 6 goalies that went drafted. There's usually about 2 or 3. So I feel like the skater market is a huge margin. And I just feel like those teams are trying to get those skaters to prove that those skaters could be better on their team. Just so, in my opinion, a lot of teams are chasing that cup this season. They want that season 20 cup. A lot of these teams haven't won a cup in multiple seasons. So I just feel like a lot of teams are trying to get those prospects that they know are going to make it big, make it up there. Could be a potential superstar next season for JBHL. But it's just, you gotta look at it like, what will benefit your player the most, even if it's an active, decent skater for a good trade skater. You just gotta look. Activity is what matters. Being good or bad doesn't matter as long as that skater is active and is grinding on the ice.
Totally understand. I understand that very on a very personal level. Ben Foots, on the other side, you are a skater. You know, you're playing for this Chilliwack Chiefs roster, and that roster has gone through a lot of changes, like, even despite being a top team. When you see all these trades happening to your team, what does that do to the culture inside the team, and how does that do and how does that affect the confidence of the players?
Well, I gotta say, it makes everybody a bit uneasy, right? The playing time, it shifts around, especially when you ditch out 3 depth pieces for 1 star player, right? So somebody's likely going to be kicked out of that starting lineup, and that can cause a lot of tension.
Totally understand. And I think that going, from my personal experience, just constantly being a goalie, constantly having to play with new skaters, not knowing how they're going to play, how they're going to interact with you, how they're going to approach your style. It can be a very challenging thing, especially in that first game when you're just trying to get to know players and understand how they play. It can be very awkward to get around that. But as you see that pregame clock winding down, I want to recenter us back on this matchup here. Huskies, Bullfrogs, Dremmings. I want to hear a little bit about predictions. Who do you think is going to be able to take this game?
So I personally feel like when you look at who they have on the ice, I do think Tampa Bay is solely going to win just because of Sami Madrigal in net. I mean, that guy is unstoppable. I mean, he has 3 games played. He has 2 shutouts recorded on those 3 games. I personally think it's going to be a little bit of a blowout. I think he's getting his 3rd shutout tonight against the Huskies. And I think it's going to be a 3-0 Tampa Bay win. Hold on. Whoa. I just got word that Zombie is not playing tonight.
Zombie not playing
saving
tonight.
CPR in that. As he is warming up right behind us. That just kind of changed my score prediction a little bit. I think Tampa Bay is still going to come out on top, but I think it's going to be more like a 3-2 game.
Yeah, absolutely. Saving CPR, still a very talented goalie in his own right. Ben Foot, over to you. What do you think about this game?
What I think is the Huskies are very inherently defensive, right? Imperial is a very puck-controlled but defensive player who doesn't really get that much in offense. Xander and Carson are the same. So I think Tampa Bay is just going to grind them down, goalie or not, and I think it's going to be 3-1.
I understand that perspective, but for me personally, I look at this Huskies team, and as much as I see talent and as much as I see potential, I see holes and I see weaknesses. I feel like this Huskies team, for as much as they are this defensive-minded team, they have continued to let in goals that they should not let go past, and I think that comes down a lot to XRX's performance. If he can lock in, if he can make clutch saves, I think the Huskies have this. If not, I think Tampa Bay is going to take this 2-1. But that wraps up our desk. That means that there's only one thing left to do, and that's to play the actual game. Face-off commencing in 10 seconds, and you can see as the players run out onto the ice, we're seeing a brand new look for this Tampa Bay team. Tuffles is going to be taking that face-off up against Xander. Xander, he is known to be able to take that puck on defense and just run it up the boards, able to get offense off of defense, that kind of response, that response defense, being able to take it right back, but a penalty called immediately. It's not even 15 seconds, and we've already got somebody going to the box. It will be Tuffles. And Tuffles, you know, as much as I like him as a defensive player, sometimes I worry that he's playing a little bit too passive on that defensive role, giving up too much space. That time, though, I think he tried to get maybe a little bit too pushy, and he's going to get himself in the box instead. VR Groot, though, is going to win that faceoff and just taking that puck right off the boards. VR Groot, not a player we've really talked about a lot. He's been flying around to a lot of different teams, finally ending up on Tampa Bay, and he's looking to kill this power play, really make his presence known. Nice win, but Xander's going to take that one right back. Now VR Groot is going to have to take it into the corner. It could be dangerous. He's going to have to hit it off the post. VR Groot, it's a bit messy in front of the goal, but X-Rex is going to be able to clean that one up. VR Groot running it all the way across the goal, and as the power play ends, there will be no shots taken, but Huskies coming out to an early aggressive advantage. Impearl, that's a nice ping to try to get a shot. Instead, it will be a offsides, and I believe another penalty on the play. The referees are not gonna let these go for free. It's a bit awkward. Yep, okay. Play blown dead. It looks like our referee Dremmings is going to be calling all those things, and it's not shocking to see why. You don't want to let those teams get away with just making huge plays like that, just taking shots out of people. It's not fair for anybody on the ice, and I believe that might be big man Impearl. It's going to be getting out there. Yep. It is rough, and Impearl on the other side, 2 penalties, both on each team. This time, it's going to be Tampa Bay who's going to try to find some advantage. You can see Perps Crazy trying to post up in that slot. He's going to get the pass. Can he find the shot? He is going to find it, but it goes so far wide. Disaster for Tampa Bay. Here comes the secondary opportunity, but Perps Crazy not there in time. Now Gamer Geek has wide open ice. Gamer Geek, what can you do with it? Can you beat saving CPR? Yes, you can. It's the post-abuse of dreams, and Gamer Geek makes the power play look pointless. Man, you know, okay, you know what? I guess I don't get a color this game. That's fine. I didn't need a color anyway. Look, that was like a textbook. Yes, please.
Okay, I got you.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for coloring, man.
Yeah. Gamer Geek is very good at offense, and he can take it up very well. I've played with him on numerous occasions. He's has very good post abuse. It's his main shot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Love
you know,
action.
Gamer Geek, he is very good at the video game. It's a known fact. Gamer Geek is going to try to win the face-off, prove how good he is at this video game. Unfortunately, he's going to have to lose that one and just take it back on defense. Tampa Bay, they are trying to find a shot, but that one just pangs right off of X-Rex's. X-Rex is questioning the shot choice from the Huskies. What? Okay, okay, we're just taking shots. That's a pass and a half. Perps Crazy gets a free shot out of nowhere. What are we doing? Huskies are giving away free shots. I guess X-Rex was just getting bored in the cage. He wants another shot. He's going to get one too. Perps Crazy going to rip one, but that one goes so far wide, and Tampa Bay's accuracy problems are coming into play right now. Their shooting has not been on target at all. Perps Crazy is going to try to find that slot pass, but Gamer Geek is watching that slot. Perps Crazy going to take it all the way. A nice pullback. He might find the shot. He does. And X-Rex is going to slide to block that one. Wow. Okay, Tampa Bay, they have a little bit of flair to them, and then they give up Gamer Geek another 1v1. Saving CPR is going to come all the way out of his net to stop that one, and Tampa Bay are grouping all the way up. It looks like the loss of John Juka has affected this team a little bit more than we'd like to admit, because offensively, they are looking very, very mute. VR Groot, though, back on the ice. Tuffles as well. Now he's going to try to find a shot. Tuffles, he might be able to be the offense that this team needs, but Impearl is just dominating him right now. He's just better. Look at him taking that puck away. Now VR Groot has to play defense. It's going to be good. That pang away is nice, but it's just going to send that puck right back to Xander. And now Impearl has another shot at offense, and he's not going to take that shot for granted, taking that puck all the way up the ice, trying to turn it around into a shot. Impearl's going to get a free one, but that one is not in P3. Nowhere close to getting aggressive. That's a nice crouch, though, for Impearl. Not going to turn into anything, but that pullback is ill-advised. Tuffles is giving up a free shot, and now that shot comes out of where VC saving CPR has to take a chunk out of Xander to get that puck out, and that's going to be a penalty.
Yeah, I think they're just showing the goalie difference there. Zombie Magikarp may have handled that a lot better, and that could be the story throughout this game.
I mean, definitely an argument to be made. I think that saving CPR might have gotten a little bit too overzealous with his positioning right there, maybe over calling the play, and instead that shot just comes right back at him and it just sails right by him. Unfortunately, the power was not there, and that's been a problem, I think, for this Tampa Bay lineup, just not getting into P3 at right times to get the adequate power to really take these shots. They're on target. They're just not strong enough to do anything.
Absolutely. I don't.
Absolutely.
Okay, but
who's serving?
who's serving this? Well, save it to your P. Is it a penalty TVP?
Yeah. Saving.
Yeah, I just did.
Peachy, do you want to color?
Honestly,
I'll be fine with that.
a penalty
Yeah.
for saving a penalty for
Okay.
Tampa Bay. Honestly, I can't even blame him. I think that was the right decision from saving CPR. Honestly, you don't want to hit a player, but when it comes to saving that goal, getting that puck out of your net, I think that, worst comes to worst, you just have to make the play you have to make, and you just trust your ability to hopefully get a little bit better on the power play. Make sure that none of those big unsavable shots come in, and we should be okay. If I have another person adding me to get on desk, I'm going to crash out. Okay, stop adding me. This is not my. I want them muted. I want them muted. Don't touch me. All right, VR Groot. Now he's defending the power play. What? Xander just hits that one right into VR Groot. I guess he was expecting the read from VR Groot, but that pullback, that's a nice shot. What a slot pass, but Improl just can't put it in the back of the net. Instead, it's going to hit off the post. Huge opportunity for the Huskies is going to be thrown away. They're still 1 goal up, but they would love to be 2. They're going to try to find it. Improl, that's another nice slot pass. Xander coming all the way up, but VR Groot steps all the way out of the slot to block that one again. And the Huskies, 2 great opportunities on this power play are being shut down by the great defensive play of VR Groot. Now he's going to try to get aggressive, but Xander is going to stop that one, say, you're going to keep that puck right in your zone, boy. And Xander, once again, huge crouches to just stop Tampa Bay's offense from even starting. And it's looking so sloppy. Even this defense from Tampa Bay, their clears are looking so awkward, just having players not quite where you want them to be to really hit this puck forward and really get some offense going. Carson Ayo is going to try to get some offense going, but Perps Crazy's techs are a little bit too good. This guy has been one of the rookies that we talk about on this Tampa Bay roster. This is the guy that you need to look towards to really level up in this game. You do not have the help of John Juco. You do not have that help anymore. You need to lock in. And right now, these shots, this is not the hallmark of a player who's locked in. He's shooting all the way from the corner, just directly into XRX's face. I mean, I guess XRX is happy, once again, just, pad those stats a little bit, but you need to find better shots. And Gamer Geek will run it up. Yep, just taking it right past now. Carson Ayo looking a little bit sloppy, a little bit on the ice, but Gamer Geek just keeps on running it forward. Perps Crazy is going to have to play defense. There's the slot pass. Carson Ayo in the middle. Can't quite get there in time. He's going to get it past both players once again. He still has another opportunity, but saving CPR finally gets it. Just send that puck right into that crease. It has been so effective for this Huskies team because Tampa Bay cannot clear the puck. They can't do it. Here's another opportunity for Gamer Geek, but saving CPR magically in the correct position. How do you even read that? Saving CPR doing amazing to clear these pucks out, but these skaters are not helping. The first period is going to come to an end, and it is looking doom and gloom for the Tampa Bay Bullfrogs. Back on the desk here. It's me, myself, and I. Don't worry. Oh, big man Dremmings. Look at that in the big referee outfit. Luckily, we've got a new member, Peachy Paw. Talk to me about what you're seeing in this first period so far.
Hello. Well, for what I'm mostly seeing is the level of maturity from both teams. You can see the players of the Huskies, you can see Gamer Geek, you can see MPO, they have already been here before. They have been in this stage. They have played before, they have multiple games, and they are good enough to do some of these plays. They are good enough. But from this Tampa Bay side, you see some new players like Perp. You see some new players that too. That they are not bad, but they haven't felt this pressure. They haven't felt this type of play. And this is definitely showing in this game.
100% Bensky Foot on the other side. I mean, you take a look at these new players on this Tampa Bay Bullfrogs team. It looks like they're struggling to really get any offense going. What do you want to see from them in the second to really try to put some points on that board?
Just don't take dumb shots. There's no point of shooting it from the corner. There's 0 point. Pass to the slot, develop the play more, focus on counters, and that's how you score in the JBHL.
100%. Dremmings, as you take a seat right between us, I mean, looking at this game from a referee's perspective, it's been a little bit nasty. Do you think that's going to continue into the second?
Oh, 100%. I mean, there has been so many hits this game. I mean, like that goal we hit, puck was nowhere near. I don't know what we're talking about. Puck was in the whole corner before saving CPR smoked him. But, you know, stuff happens. It's hockey. You expect hits.
Absolutely. As the second period time comes to a close, we are going to be stepping in to the second period of this game with the Huskies. They are already up 1 and they want to extend that lead. They've been looking good for it as well. The Tampa Bay Bullfrogs, their defense is looking lackluster. Their offense, it's not looking much better. And Huskies, for as much as people have doubted this team, it's hard to really doubt them anymore. 3 games in a row, they have looked so competitive. I think they want to take a second win here to come run into the second. Perp's crazy, though. That's the man you have to watch. The Tampa Bay Bullfrogs need miracles right now, and Perp's crazy can provide them. He's got the talent. He's got the skill to do it. The question is, can he find the shot selection? Going to be behind his net right now, forced to play a little bit of defense, but that's a nice little steal away to get Xander off his tail. Going to send a pass in, but that's weak. That's a wide open shot. Luckily, it's not strong enough, but Perp's crazy. You can't give up opportunities like that because Impro is going to take those. Slot passes have been so good, and saving CPR is going to get a hand on that one, but these slot passes are coming like hotcakes for these Huskies players. Just time and time again, what is that clear? It's a pullback, and it's not going to go in. Oh my God, I thought that was what is happening? What is happening? This puck is all over the crease. And another, oh geez. Peachy Paw, do you have any words for this?
Well, wow, that's a crazy play. That remembered me when I played in Detroit and I got smacked out of the corner. But hey, let's see how this.
Oh my God, it's another wide open shot. Clay Drew is gonna be the one to put it past. Saving CPR slides a little bit too far, and Clay Drew will find a goal to put the Huskies up 2.
Well, definitely you can see that Tampa are now scared. They're just playing scared. They're scared to hit the puck. They're scared to do plays. They're scared to do anything. And the Huskies are taking a great advantage in that. The Huskies are going in. They're offensively destroying Tampa Bay. And let's see if they can keep this momentum going and if this game turns into a blowout.
100%. I don't think I've ever seen a team that has struggled more with clearing the puck out of the slot. It is crazy. Time and time again, Tampa Bay. Oh, on the other side, OG2 takes a free shot. X-Rexes. That's a nice block and a half right there. Very smart by him. Tuffles. That was supposed to be a P3, I'm sure of it, but that pullback is going to come through instead. Saving CPR are going to get the save, but he can't get the rebound. He's going to get the glove, though, but saving CPR has been struggling to clear. The skater's been struggling to clear. OG Toot is struggling to shoot, and that one's just going to go off the post instead. Another opportunity thrown away by the Bullfrogs offense, and it's looking bad. That's a nice slot pass, so Tuffle's going to find it, but X-Rexes, another fantastic save to keep his shutout intact right now going into this second. Tough OG Toot going after that puck, pull back and running it forward. Tuffles once again. This defense has been terrible from the Huskies, but time and time again, X-Rex is just saving their lives. Tuffles might just get another one, but finally we're going to get some defense. Clay Drew finally playing a little bit further back. Thank God, because man, defense is non-existent this game.
Well, the 2-0 is the score that you should less trust in. Let's see if TBB can score.
100%. Perp's crazy. Needs to win that, but nice pullback from Xander. Going to get a free shot. That one's going to be blocked away by both skaters and Pro in the corner. That's last pass going to come through again. Xander trying to walk it up. Can't quite get there in time. Perp's crazy. Might try to find a shot here. They're going to rip it, but accuracy problems will pain them. Tampa Bay Bullfrogs just can't seem to get a shot on target, and that's reflected in their shot total. They've had so many more opportunities, but all of those haven't counted towards their shot total because they're just not on target. VR group. Now they have the buck battling with Impro, but Impro's going to win that one every time. Xander going to try to get the slot pass, but man, they've been dominant in the corner so far. The Huskies have. They're just winning every single one of these corner battles, and it's causing slot pass after slot pass. It's already resulted in one goal. It might result in another, but Xander is going to be bullied away. That time saving CPR is going to save CPR. Spurp's crazy, couldn't try to whiff from, but Imperl just runs all the way up, going to take a free shot, saving CPR. That's a nice save, but the rebound is finally going to get cleared out. Maybe a little bit of hope for this Tampa Bay Bullfrogs defense. The clearing needs work, and they might just get it done. Instead, it's going to be a penalty, and it's going to be on Tampa Bay.
To be honest, I did not see the puck. I did not see the penalty, but they changed their lines. Tampa Bay did change their lines, and it has shown some improvement. They are taking more shots. They are taking more offensive responsibility, and they seem good. They seem like they have woken up. Maybe since it's the first game of the day, they were a little asleep. They weren't paying attention. Let's see if they can capitalize on this. Let's see if Stu can do some crazy plays like he knows he is. He's already drafted, and let's see if he can be the saving grace of this Tampa Bay team.
I think a big point of pride for this Husky team has to be the performance of their goalie so far. X-Rexes, for all the doubt I gave him on the desk, for all the shade I threw his way, that man has been looking phenomenal out on the ice today. So many clutch saves, so many crucial opportunities shut down. X-Rexes has been the main reason why this game is still a 2-0 lead for the Huskies. And I think the Huskies, on the skater side, they really need to lock down because they're selling their goalie out. Right now, their goalie's paying all the bills, but at some point, goalies can't block everything. And as that penalty finally comes in, it's going to be the Huskies trying to extend it to a 3-0 lead on the power play. Gamer Geek watching the face-off, just baiting. Which way is he going to go? Is he going to take the shot? Is he going to go for the pullback? I think he's going to take the pullback. Can OG Toot win the faceoff? Yes, they can. OG Toot runs it back, but Gamer Geek is going to get involved, and immediately the puck's going to go the other way. OG Toot, that's a huge miss. Slot pass right there. Carcineo is not, though, and now here's a wide open shot for OG Toot. X-Rex is all the way out of his net to stop that one, and OG Toot might try to find another shot. It's going to ring off the post, but honestly, I can't blame that shot. Just waste more time. Gamer Geek trying to run it up, and Carcineo trying to get himself open. Guard Gamer Geek wide open, running it forward. It's a nice save by saving CPR to keep his team in it still, and Gamer Geek still playing defense. OG Toot is trying to get involved, trying to get it up. The power play is ended, and now Tuffle's back on the ice. OG Toot running it past one, running it past two. Can he get it past the goalie? He can't get it past the post. Devastating. A great play by OG Toot is costed by a finishing mistake. OG Toot might just get another chance, though, as a Gamer Geek makes a huge mistake with City on this puck. Tuffle's just going to hit it up, and OG Toot, for as much as we have to say, for as much as I've said that Tampa Bay's offense is looking flat, OG Toot is looking very good on that ice.
Yeah, correct, but he does got to finish those. He needs to finish. That's the way you get goals.
100%. And I've been saying it time after time that this team is struggling with their shooting. They cannot get a shot on target. And I think for as much as that's a lack of skaters being accurate, there's also a lot of credit towards X-Rexes for being that kind of pressure valve, for getting out so aggressively, for pushing out and really forcing these skaters to make hard decisions. I think it's a very underrated aspect of the game. Just seeing a goalie coming all the way up in your face like that, it makes taking that shot so much harder because you have to be that much more accurate and precise. And I think it's costing Tampa Bay a lot. VR Groot in the back of the net trying to find that slot pass. He might just find it right here, but no, Xander is just better. And now Emperor with the puck trying to run it forward. Yep, there's the hit. VR Groot has to play defense. VR Groot is going to send it straight to the defense, and Emperor might just get aggressive here. Can't stop that clear, and the puck goes ping-ponging back and forth. Emperor, that's a huge whiff. VR Groot might find a shot off of it, but X-Rexes just shepherds that puck over to the boards. VR Groot is a pass and a half, and it's a goal and a half. Burp's crazy is finally going to get one in the back of the net.
Finally, it does pay off. All these passes that we have been seeing from both sides of the ice. Finally, the Tampa gets some luck. That was a great pass from their group. Pass the slot. You can't leave a man open in slot. You just can't do that. That's the first rule of JBHL. You can't leave a man open in slot. And VR Group knows how to capitalize on that. And Perp, thankfully, can finish it and get that goal in.
100%. I could not agree more. And Tampa Bay finally going to put their shooting woes to bed. Hopefully they're going to get some more shots on target now, because OG Toot is out on the ice. And OG Toot, for as much as, we haven't really talked about him a lot on desk, OG Toot has been really the star player for this Tampa Bay roster, at least offensively. Xander, though, is going to try to look for a response behind the net, looking for that slot passes. The second comes to a close, but there's just not enough time on the clock. No more shots coming through. Instead, it will still be the Huskies holding on to a lead, but it is tenuous at best. Back on the desk here, I'm joined by our good friend Bensky Foot, and I want to shoot the first question over to you. You look at this first period, it looks like the renaissance of Tampa Bay. They're back in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Perps Crazy and OG Toot have been actually finally playing offense. OG Toot's been really rallying the puck up the ice, and Perps Crazy's been standing in the slot ready, and it finally paid off.
Exactly. Peachy Paw, one thing that I've noticed about this game is that how prevalent these slot passes have been. It feels like both teams are getting slot pass after slot pass and just being able to get so many good opportunities off that. What do you think is causing that to be the case?
Well, mainly is communication issues, probably. Just not always going for the same pass, going for the same shot, and at the end of the day, you might get caught up. Perp and we saw that one time where Perp and VR Group went for the same puck at the same time. That caused the crazy play in slot that ended up in a goal. So it's the way to cover slot properly is with some good communication.
100%. Dremmings, you've got a bird's eye view of this game. Talk to me a little bit about what you expect going into this third period, and who do you expect to be able to take this game home?
Let's see, if I was Tampa Bay, I would be putting in Sami for this third period. I mean, you're down 2-1. I mean, CPR has been put on a game, but he does have those 2 goals that, in my opinion, does not went in. I feel like those are 2 goals that Sami could have stopped. But, I mean, it's just, you have 5 more minutes on the ice. I think Tampa Bay is going to put this into overtime.
Honestly, I don't even hate that prediction. I think Tampa Bay at the end of that second looked so much more competitive. And they're looking to continue that into the third, find another tying goal, send this one into overtime, maybe even win it, saving CPR, the man to watch on your screen. He's going to have to come up big because Huskies will find opportunities. It's undeniable. Their offense is just too powerful for that. A little bit of miscommunication, though, for both teams. Finally going to get it out. Dremmings will blow it down because too many men have been called on the ice.
Well, there I go talking with the miscommunications issues. You see 3 people in the ice. This has happened before with Tampa Bay. We have seen pictures, we have seen clips of just too many men for Tampa Bay. They have to fix this communication issue. If they don't fix it, it's going to cost them a lot during the whole season. It has cost them before, it's costing them now. Now 100%. They get a pen. Let's see if they can recover from this and they can keep their momentum for the second quarter or period.
Am I back?
Yeah, I mean if you want to.
Am I here? Am I still? Can everybody hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh. Am I back?
Yes.
You're good.
Yes. Okay. Man,
we'll do the wolf check real quick. Hold on.
I just unfortunate issues. I think I might have just blacked out there for a second. I don't quite know what happened. Either way, headset might have broke. Yeah, 100%. But we're still trying to figure out this penalty on the ice. But we're starting off the third period with a penalty. Dremmings having to explain rules here to teams, making sure that the proper penalties are being doled out. And, because we're given a little bit of time here, Peachy Pot, I actually wanted to get your predictions on this third period. I know we got Dremming's take. What do you have?
Well, definitely Tampa Bay seems more collected now. I do feel like this game is going to go to the OT, but I also wouldn't be surprised by a Huskies other goal.
Honestly, I think both are equally likely to happen. Imperial, that's a huge opportunity just thrown away, trying to remake opportunities. And Gamer Geek is going to get that one again. Biting in the butt, saving CPR. Cannot clear these pucks.
And well, here comes the maturity from the goalies. they are so used to having Zombie in it, a goalie that has been here before, a goalie that was here last season, which that went even to the finals, and now we have Saving CPR, which he's not new, but he is less experienced, and he is struggling to just take these pucks out and help his teammate out. But Tampa Bay does gotta take some responsibility on that. You can't give those pens and you can't give those chances to the Huskies.
Exactly, and it looks like, yep, pause called by Dremmings, and there's a reason for that. On that face-off that we just saw that led to that goal, people are claiming that there is a face-off violation, and if that goes through, that goal is going to be reversed. So plays blown dead. It looks like the refs are going to have to go into the box to review that call because it is being challenged by Tampa Bay. Peachy Paw, I don't know what you saw on the ice. I didn't really get to catch that in time, but did you see a face-off violation?
So from the goal, what they are challenging is that the FO should have not been there. It was on the wrong place, or there was a FOB. I am not sure. What it was, I am not clear what this ruling is. There is a reason this is going to be checked. And well, let's see if this challenge pays off. We don't see a lot of challenges here in JBHL.
All right, bro. Hold on, Campbell.
Is Sheep dead again?
Sheep. Uh-oh.
And well, just saving time for
Alright,
Sheep, the
Peachy,
goal
you're
will
on
not
commentary.
stand. I cannot commentate for my life, but after reviewing the play, the goal will not stand as it was not in the right in the correct FO position, as it should have been in the middle. The penalty will be reversed though. We would have I think BR Group or Purple was back in the box. And let's see if the Huskies can even make the same play. If the Huskies can again just capitalize of this pen, if the Huskies can score this goal, get a goal to secure this game out. Let's see if they can be the first team to beat Tampa Bay, as Tampa Bay is still an undefeated team.
100%. I think it's super crucial. I think Tampa Bay, they if they want to keep that undefeated record, they need to find a win here. And if they don't get this win, I feel like there's a lot more questions being put on this team. No John Juco, no win, question mark? I mean, Tampa Bay have been able to sneak away with games, just stealing them from other players because of the heroics of that player. And now that Tampa Bay are without him, it looks like that magic is just gone.
Well, in my opinion, you can definitely see after this trade that Tampa Bay are just so used to having John Jigos, so used to having that superstar in the eyes, that they are letting some plays in which should not even happen. They're so used to having that savior that appears in the middle of the game and gets those goals. Now they are by themselves. Now they're just babies in the river, and they need to save themselves.
Exactly. Nobody is going to pull you out of there. You're just going to float down towards that waterfall, and if you go over the edge, well, it's going to be very hard to come back from that. Couple broken bones at least. But looks like the goal has been called back, and it's going to be a penalty instead. Too many men on the field. The Huskies are going to have a little bit of time to work with here, but unfortunately the goal will not go through. They have to reset. Here comes Gamer Geek trying to find some aggression. Imprel is back. Gamer Geek going to get that pullback. Imprel sending it forward. Gamer Geek has a shot opportunity. He's going to take it, but that one is not far enough. Saving CPR, going to shepherd that one away to the corner. VR Groot once again on this power play kill. They're doing a good job so far, continuing to do a good job. That's a nice clear. Imprel's going to have to reset, trying to find the pass. It's good, not good enough. VR Groot is faster. Now VR Groot just going to send that one directly up the ice. Just waste as much time as you possibly can. You can see that clock already counting down. Seconds left on the power play. These mid-range shots are not going to do anything, and now VR Groot has opportunity to work with. It is instead going to be a first-class ticket to Whiff City. VR Groot, welcome in. Gamer Geek now trying to find more aggression. This time it's going to be Imperial intercepting that pass, but offsides is called instead, and we get to reset one more time.
Well, Whiff City is back. We have seen Whiff City multiple times in this.
I love Whiff City. Okay, if there's one place I love talking about, it is going to be Whiff City. You'll hear me talk about it every game, especially if it's a JBHL game. Okay, you love to see a good Whiff City. A couple residents already being shepherded in today. We might get a couple more as this game gets more and more tense as the seconds count down. But here is a new face that we've seen on the ice. Dragon Ball Z, one of those trade acquisitions, finally going to be stepping up. We're going to see what Dragon Ball Z can do. Trying to get it past both defenders. Already does it and gets a free shot. That one's going to hit off the post, but Dragon Ball Z, instant impact on this ice. Here comes another opportunity. Carson Ayo has wide open ice in front of him. Can he get the shot? Nope. Saving CPR is better. That's a nice slide to stop that one. Now Xander sending it forward. Saving CPR. Going to save that one more time. Dragon Ball once again on that puck. That's a nice pullback. Wide open ice. Do they want to take that shot? They're going to take it. Again, it is so far wide. Tampa Bay Bullfrogs can't shoot this puck. Carson Ayo might be able to shoot it for the Huskies, but again, it's the same thing that we saw once again. Saving CPR with a nice slide, and Carson Ayo can't get anything off of it. Carson Ayo, I think, just tried to rip a huge shot, but he goes flying over that puck instead. Now OG2 on the kill, trying to get that puck, running it up. It's going to be another hit by Carson Ayo, trying to take it behind the net instead. I think trying to find that slap pass. Tried to get it right there. Instead, it's going to be a slap pass, but from OG2, that's a very ill-advised clear, but it's going to be cleaned up by Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z going to get it past both defenders one more time, but this time just shepherded into the corner. There's a wide open man in the slot pass. We've warned about this, but you can't get the pass off, and Dragon Ball Z is going to be punching himself. Too many men! Tampa Bay, what are you doing?
Communication issues back and back again. Punishing this Tampa Bay team. How many too many men have Tampa Bay seen this season? I couldn't count them, and that's so weird. If I had a coin for every time that Tampa Bay did too many men, I would have probably like 4, and that's surprising.
Now, I haven't been in too many of, you know, these giant calls where all the players are talking to each other, but usually you have one man calling, you know, the rotations, who's coming on, who's coming off. Tampa Bay look like a mess right now. Gamer Geek is going to rip a shot that's going to go wide, but man, too many men after too many men, miscommunication issues consistently costing Tampa Bay lineup. Perps crazy walking it forward. X-Rexes gets a very clutch glove to stop that one and setting up Gamer Geek. Gamer Geek, that's not the whiff you want to see. And Perps Crazy going to find another free shot. X-Rex is not even going to have to stop that one because, again, it's just going to go off the post. We can't get a shot on target. Perps Crazy might get another opportunity, and they might gets it all the way past X-Rexes, but can't quite turn it around in time. X-Rexes gets saved from a very embarrassing goal. Perps Crazy going to turn it around, takes another shot. X-Rexes with another block. Perps Crazy is just teeing off on this Huskies goalie, but X-Rex has been good for it every time. One more opportunity, but Imperial is going to stop it now, and now Imperial walking it forward, going to take a very long shot. I don't know why you would take that against Saving CPR, who has been shown to be good against those goals every single time. He's not going to let one in. VR Groot going to be walking it forward. Gamer Geek, though, causing all kinds of problems. Gamer Geek trying to get that slot pass. Not going to go this time because VR Groot up on the ice trying to get that tying goal. But Gamer Geek just going to step out in front, and there's the clear you want to see. Finally, Huskies are going to get it going the other way, but with 1:30 left on this clock, Tampa Bay need to find something in the tank, something extra, something else to find another goal because they are looking scattered right now. Xander is going to get it forward. That's a nice hit. Saving CPR going to kind of have to come all the way out of his net to stop that one, but it's awkward and it's wasting more time. VR Groot still with puck control, but Xander, just this forecheck is so aggressive, and you can't blame him, just stopping opportunity after opportunity. The Huskies are not even letting them get offense going. Xander going to run it up, but Dragon Ball Z just going to wait. It's another whiff. There's the pullback. Now OG Toot has some time to work with. OG Toot, the only goal scorer for Tampa Bay so far, trying to find that slot pass. That's not a slot pass. That's a slot shot, and that's the shot that we've said you cannot take. There's the pass, though, in Dragon Ball Z. No, you can't miss that one. It was beautiful. It was perfect, and Dragon Ball Z gave it up. The last great opportunity for Tampa Bay might have just slipped away. They're trying to make other ones, but OG Toot can't beat Xander. Oh, nice pullback, though. Might be able to find the shot. It's wide again, and it is so far wide. You could draw a map, and that puck still couldn't find the goal. It's another shot and another block. X-Rex is looking unstoppable. Tampa Bay looking demolished, destroyed. There's nothing left of this team. No John Juco, no win. It's another shot and another goal to finish off the Tampa Bay Bullfrogs.
And well, we can confidently say that is game. The Huskies have taken that undefeated title away from Tampa Bay, and this just shows up a question: can Tampa Bay just bounce back at this? Can Tampa Bay find their start again now without John Jico?
I mean, we are getting towards that halfway point in the season, and at some point, if your rookies are not making their presence more known on this ice, I think it's going to continue to cost them. They need to take, all of them need to take an extensive class in shooting theory because of the amount of shots that have gone wide of this goal in this game alone. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for right now. But don't worry, stick around because we've got more games coming up. Up next, we've got the Maine Lobsters taking on the Minnesota Mallards in a big match for both these teams, both very low ranked, trying to fight their way up those leaderboards. We're going to see you very soon.
Holy, oh, dude.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We don't even get time for a desk. That's how exciting this game is. We just want to get right to it. Maine Lobsters, Minnesota Mallards, and it's teeing off right now. Puppets Blade immediately setting up for a new player here, Ceslo. This is a new character on the ice here. It's Kev Out, though. That's an old character. We've seen this guy before. It's Kev Out, insanely Omega talented, insanely Omega good at the game. They are very scary, and TBH Silence has been one of those players that kind of came in a little bit later into this season, but they've been looking solid as well. Kev Out might just find a free shot here. That was a hell of a pang, but Ceslo is going to be able to get that one cleared out to the corner, and now Kev Out going to try to find that slot pass. trying to find it, but TBH Silence not going to be able to get there. Seslo just walking it forward. Doggo is going to have to glove it down instead, sending it forward, but Puppet's Blade is there. That's a huge mistake, though. TBH Silence, wide open shot, but Window Pawn is better for it. Going to be able to get the clear as well, and Window Pawn stopping that one immediately. Kevout might just find the pullback. That's an instant shot from him, but that one's going to go bouncing off the goalie again, and this line change is weird for the Minnesota Lobster, or the Maine Lobsters, but they're going to make it work out. Skibbity Toilet 81. That's Fortnite Pro 81. I mean, both names not much better, but I'll just call him Skibbity for now. It's Kevout still on that puck, and Skibbity trying to get it past him, but It's Kevout just has a little bit of a better touch. That's a hell of a move from Skibbity. Where did that come from? This guy's been showing off some crazy tech as he's continuing on to this season. I swear, it feels like this Skibbity guy gets better and better every time I see him. Shark back on the ice. Agent Levine is going to be able to find a shot, though, and we have another new name, Stesian. That is, what are these names from the Minnesota Mallards, man? They are going crazy whenever they're creating their character. What is happening? Skibbity is going to give up a free shot here, but Skibbity going to be able to take that one right back. That's another instant pullback. Man, Skibbity, what are these texts? This is the craziest start to a game I've ever watched so far. Dude, it's giving me like Fall Guys vibes, you know? Like, this is exactly what happened with Fall Guys. All right, Stesian going to try to get aggressive, but Skibbity Toilet just going to get that pullback in the back of the net, trying to find that pass there. Instead, just going to waste a little bit more time, waiting, not taking it up, just going to go for a line change instead. Very smart. Stesian is going to, what? Oh, okay, yeah, they were offsides. They couldn't even hit that puck. That was, what is happening? Peachy Paw, help me here. Dude, what is happening? This is the most baffling game I think I've ever watched. I can't even understand what's going on right now. Finally, we might get some semblance of normalcy as Kevout trying to work it forward, but Puppet's Blade just going to step right in front of it. That's a huge crouch. Puppet's Blade still on that puck. Puppet's Blade, that's an instant turnaround. Puppet's Blade might just try to find a late season level up here. Instead, Kevout is just better. Windlepon is going to have to sling that one away. It's Kevout might try to find a shot there, but Puppet's Blade a little bit too fast. Puppet's Blade working it up the boards, fighting with TBH Silence to get that corner shot. He might just get it. Oh my God. Kevout had to come all the way out there to stop that one. The crunch there was clean, but Puppet's Blade just had a huge opportunity that he almost got. Here comes TBH Silence on the other side. 3 points in his first game. He can't find one in this first period, though, because Puppet's Blade is looking so good right now. Look at TBH Silence, though, taking it past both. That shot is so far wide. Oh my goodness gracious. We just can't get shots on net, can we? Seslo in the corner, trying to find the slot pass. Can't quite get it. TBH Silence a little bit better. TBH Silence, I should say, is going to try to find the slot pass. He's going to try to do some tech maneuvers, but he can't quite make it happen. Seslo trying desperately to get the clear here. Finally going to make it happen. Now Seslo got some room on the boards. Instead, Kevout just right in the way. It's a nice line change from Minnesota, from the main players, though. And a huge, massive hit from the Minnesota Mallards. I don't know what we're doing here. It is a confusing game. Peachy Paw, fill me in.
Well, this game cannot get any more exciting. This is a fun game to watch. If you are a lover of this game, you are having fun here. So let's see if some goals going on here.
I know. I am. As much as this team is as much as this game has been very messy, it's undeniably entertaining. You're crazy stuff from all players on the ice. Skibbity Toilet back on that puck, but it's the group from Mallards that's not going to be advised. Oh, these are some nasty penalties, man. That's a nasty shot as well. It could have been dangerous. Shark might just do it. Oh my goodness gracious, Shark. What is happening?
Well, now both teams in a 1v1. Shark does have the leverage here. Shark is a returning player. He does have the leverage on Skibbity Toilet 81.
Skibbity Toilet 81.
Let's see if Shark can keep pulling these amazing moves and if he can get a goal in here.
Dude, this is like this is like the battle of like tech gods, you know, all tech no brain type players we got on the ice right here. You love to see it, honestly. Just running at each other, just running at each other.
Versus PT Pop now.
Oh, Skibbity Toilet! No, it's a face-off violation. We're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. Skibbity Toilet had a little bit of opportunity there to find a breakaway. Shark. Oh, it might act. That's true. Oh.
Yeah, it's 2 FOBs. It's the next one. I think it's the next one.
Somebody pull out the rule book.
I know what a regular power play is a piece dot.
We got to scroll through the.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right.
It's complicated.
Okay. We're good. We're going.
Okay. We might actually get some action here. Face-off going to happen, and that's a clean power play. And Skibbity Toilet does it once again. Might find some space here, but Shark getting all the way involved. Skibbity Toilet finds a shot regardless. It's a nice stop by the goalie to shepherd that one way away from the goal. Finally, we are coming back with another player out on the ice. This time it's Minnesota with the advantage, and Shark running it all the way forward. That's a nice post abuse, and Shark makes it look easy.
I mean, that is a beautiful goal. That's what I was searching for with those goals. You know, he walked up the ice, he used that power play, he used that even strength, and he scored with a beautiful post abuse. You can't get much better than that. That's a beautiful play from Shark.
I mean, critical and clutch as you could get. And now here comes the player I've been excited to watch. It is Vations out on the ice. We've heard so much hype around this player. This guy has been the talented rookie that they all talk about. This will be the Mallards' critical piece going forward into the season. And I'm excited to see how he plays. Maybe I'm hyping him up a little bit too much, setting him up for failure, some might say. But I mean, man, if you talk to DC Gem Master about this guy, he will be showered in praise. To be fair, you talk to DC Gem Master about any of his players, they all get showered in praise. He's a very positive owner. Dog is going to have to play some defense. Oh. That's a huge miss. And Seslow, I think that might be a first career goal for him. Either way, that's a critical error for Doggo. We missed the goal. Don't worry. I'll explain it in vivid detail. So basically what happened is that Dog missed the puck and he didn't hit it away, and then Seslow just walked it into the goal. It's not that exciting.
He went in, puck chain, and da. Well, we've seen a really good crit chain. I mean, it might be his first game, but we are seeing some really good fundamentals. In an error from Dog, which as a goalie you can't make those.
Exactly. The first thing you learn when you step foot into blocky hockey is how to crit chain. It's the number one thing. Seslow, I mean, he's showing off those fundamental skills, trying to show off those fundamental skills again, getting it past Vations. Vations going to have to send it all the way back to Shark. Now Shark walking it forward, and Vations going to get aggressive as well. Shark, though, going to get beaten out by Seslow again. Seslow, this guy kind of got a nasty touch on him. Finally, this first period is going to come to an end, but it has been fireworks from bell to bell. Finally coming up to the desk, it's a tied game. The Sheepster is here. My desk mates will hopefully soon be arriving rapidly. Some may ask, oh, look, Peachy Paw, you're here. And a new man joining us, DeBrando, big man DeBrando. You want to talk a little bit about this first?
Today is very exciting game. We have nasty hits, a lot of penalties. I mean, it's very exciting.
All right. Peachy Paw on the other side, we're talking about both these teams. For as much as, you know, they are looking exciting, they're also looking pretty even on this ice. Do you think that's going to continue into the second?
Yeah, both teams do seem very even. We've seen some very good rookies. We also seen some very good returning players. It's a battle of Shark versus Puppet's Blade, Patience versus whatever his name is, Soska. We
I call it Seslow, but you can say whatever you want. It's probably not how you pronounce it.
we got Skibbity Toilet with its Keb out. This seems a very even and exciting game. Let's hope that it keeps getting exciting. We can see more goals, and they can actually shoot and target, not like the other game.
Exactly. Dremmings, Mr. Referee Dremmings, another game filled with penalties. Are you having a good time?
Oh, I have an amazing time, actually. We got a 1v1. Don't see that too often anymore. But from an up top view, it's a pretty good game.
Honestly, you can't ask for much more. As this desk finally going to come to a close, I'm going to send it one more time. DeBrando, you got any predictions you want to put out there for this game?
That's how I see. I think both goalies are gonna lock in more than the first period.
I like to hear that. Always goalie positivity. I am biased towards goalies myself, being one, so I can't hate on that prediction. But it's been the skaters that have been the star of the show in that first. Second going to kick off. We're going to see if that trend continues. TBH Silence, Ceslo, both fighting off that face-off. Ceslo going to try to win it, but TBH Silence going to get the initial hit. That's a nice crouch, though, and Ceslo going to get some space to work with on this puck. Not if Kevout has anything to say about it. Kevout surprisingly quiet as a huge steal from Puppet's Blade is going to find a free shot. Doggo just going to come all the way out of his net. Here comes another one. Ceslo going to try to work it forward, but it's Kevout playing some nice solid defense. Now it's Kevout going to get it past one. Only has one to beat. That's another whiff. It's going to be a shot anyway, but Wendell Pond is right where you want him to be, bouncing harmlessly off the goalie. No shots scored right now. It's Kevout going to try to find that slot pass instead going for some crazy tech moves. I don't know if it's going to exactly work out for him the way they want it to. It's Kevout. Oh, might just take it. Tries to give it to his teammate instead, but Puppet's Blade is going to get a free shot off of that little miscommunication. It's Kevout now in the corner on the other side. They're going to be able to win that one. Puppet's Blade, not with a very quality move. That's a quality pullback, though. Another shot in Puppet's Blade. Feels like this man has been leveling up his tech a little bit. I don't know what's been going on. It feels like everybody's been leveling up their tech in this game. TBH Silence working up the boards. Gets it past one, trying to find the shot, but it's another mistake. Another huge whiff is going to make Minnesota Mallards return to the defensive end. It's Kevout, might finally have some space to work with, but Agent Levine is just going to slide into place. Nice crouch to get that block. It's going to result in a shot that Doggo is going to sling away from his net. TBH Silence and Agent Levine battling in the front of the net. Agent Levine trying to find that slot pass. It's beautiful, and Skibbity Toilet connects, perfectly placed, and Lobsters are going to find a goal to gain the lead.
Yeah, just as I was talking earlier, the most terrifying thing in this game are slot shots. If they can if you can get a good team that can make some good slot passes and not get punished by them, that's a great team. But you do gotta defend those. The Mallards, they have good talent. I'm surprised they can't defend those. You saw TBH Silence, I think it was, just in the middle of the ice, sitting there, and letting Skibbity Toilet just get the free shot off.
Yeah, really smart positioning from Skibbity Toilet, just going a little bit off to the side there. It's going to be a little bit worse of an angle, but it's going to mean that you're going to get that shot for free. And Lobsters are just teeing off on Dog right now. Skibbity Toilet is going to try to do it again, but Shark this time is going to make it happen, sending it up for Vations. Vations has some time to work with, trying to find the shot, and Vations rips one. It just barely taps the post. That felt like it was millimeters away. There's another opportunity. Upon again gets the save. Man, Vations is ripping bangers off these posts. The posts are feeling the pressure here. Skibbity Toilet might just try to do it again, but Doggo going to get the instant unglove and glove as well. Going to keep that pressure going is the Lobsters. They are looking so much better. And I feel a little bit bad for ranking them 10th now because they're looking so much better than a 10th ranked team. Vations running it up. Wendell Pond with another glove. Instant unglove. Man, these goalies are just keeping the action going. They're all about it. Skibbity Toilet walking it past both of them. Might just find the shot. Doggo, that's a nice slide to get back into position. But man, Skibbity Toilet has been looking better and better every game. Every single time you see him, it feels like he's just leveling up his tech every single time. And he's looking so dangerous right now. Ceslo keeping it, running it up. Shark can't quite get the defense. And there it is. Finally going to be able to get that drag stick pullback to get that offense going. But Puppet's Blade, man, this guy has been so brainy. Just exactly where you need him to be at all times. Shark going to finally get that clear. And Mallards, they've been playing defense all period long. They need to find some offense. They need to find it soon. It might come circa it's Kev out. Been that player that you want to look at for this Mallards team. This is their star player. You need to see him perform, and he's just not doing it because Puppet's Blade is taking him for a ride. The veteran talking to the talking to the younger players saying, sit down, young gun. You don't know what I got in store. TBH Silence is going to have to get it past him, and he's going to. It's Kevin has some space to work with. Might just trying to find the shot, but Puppets Blade just going to send it to the corner instead. Seslo running it forward. TBH Silence has to play defense. Seslo just going to take it right back, though. Just calm it down, slow it down. Let's wait a little bit. Maine Lobsters taking their time with this. Finally, TBH Silence going to try to challenge, but I think that was a whiff and a half from Seslo. It's so confusing that this game is, but Agent Levine might just try to find an opportunity. It's another defensive stop there. The Pang is going to be stopped, and Kev Out is going to stop the slot shot as well. Minnesota Mallards now trying to run it forward. That's a huge pass, and TBH Silence wide open shot. What's he going to do with it? He's going to find the shot. He's going to find the post abuse, but it's a huge save. Are you kidding me? It's insane. It's going to be a penalty on that play, but what a stop for Winterpawn.
Wow, that's a beautiful save. That is what you want to see from your goalie, making those important saves when it most matters. And they had a free goal right there, but Window Pound came and made the miracle with that save.
Dude, Window Pond is no joke. This guy's nasty.
Hey, I hope we get to see more of this guy. This is a great goalie, great talent.
I know. I've been so Window Pond is such a curiosity to me because I feel I see him talked about so much, and yet I see him play so little. Finally, he's getting playtime, and I'm starting to question why this guy isn't getting more playtime. Man, this guy is looking super solid right now. Might be a little bit of an older player for sure, but showing that the old Unks can still ball out here. You'll love to see it. We're going to continuing that little break as we're going to sort out that penalty situation. Peachy Pot, you're speaking to Windlepond right now. What did he have to say to you?
Well, I'm just checking up on him. He said that that hit hurt from the Mallard player, but we are not getting a pen here, and we're going right into the faceoff.
Yeah, Windlepond not going to be too happy about that. I'm sure he wants to see at least one player in the penalty box for that one. Instead, going to be called on puck, and now Shark has opportunity to do some more damage. Pass over to Vations, but it's a little bit sloppy, and Puppet's Blade just gets right in the middle of that, breaks up that offensive play. Shark trying to run it forward, and Vations just wrong place, wrong time. Skibbity Toilet again. So scary for this Lobsters team. Instead, Shark, that's a nice little move. Running it forward, might find some opportunity, but Puppet's Blade again, huge pass forward, and now Skibbity Toilet might just try to find the shot. Oh, I saw what he was trying to do there. That was a little bit nasty from Skibbity Toilet. He almost got that one too. If he had got that, I would have lost my mind. All right, this guy is taking shots, making them look beautiful. Vations taking their time, trying to find that pass, going to send it over, but it's right in the middle, and he's going to get right past Doggo. Block! Oh my God, Vations! What the freakity frick frack? That's not even, those aren't even words. Those aren't even words that I'm saying them. This game is insane. As the period is finally going to come to a close, I might finally get a break as we come up to this desk because it is a Maine that has found the lead. DeBrando, say something about this period.
What is this game? Like, wow. I mean, goalies are making great save, and not the goal when I think they score on goal. It's a mistake from Doug, but I think goaltenders are playing very, very well.
100%. Peachy Pot. We're coming into this third period, and the first lead of the game has really been established here. 1 goal lead to the Maine Lobsters. Do you think they're going to be able to hold that?
Well, you can definitely see some star power in both. You can see this Lobster team, honestly, in my opinion, dominating the game, dominating how the game goes, the speed of the game, dominating if they want to slow it down, if they want to go fast paced. And as a Mallard, you can't let that happen. You can't let the Lobster just completely dominate you like that. 100%. And in my opinion, it is going to stay like that unless a huge change happens. I see a Lobsters win here.
Dremmings, I want to talk a little bit about star players in our remaining time, and the one big star player that seems to have been silent this game, it's Kev Out. He has not been able to get his name on the board. Do you think he's going to be able to do something?
I think that that period he could put up a goal. He could send this game to overtime. He does have the most touches this game so far, just breaking 100. But you gotta look at it this way. If I was Minnesota, I'd be trying to change up the line, seeing What can you do to win this game and not give the Lobsters the first win of the season?
100%. Face off commencing, and that means one thing: we are back down to ice level because there is a third period to play here, and it's between these two heavy hitters, both of them just taking big swings, taking big hits. But when all is said and done and the dust has settled, at least for now, it will be the Maine Lobsters who have a 1 gold lead. Can they hold it as the dust flies again? We can only see skates meet ice. You can hear those sounds of pucks, of sticks hitting pucks, I should say. And Shark going to be starting off immediately. Going to find a little bit of space there. Going to try to find the pass. It's a nice pass over to Vations, but Vations just not in the place to receive it. Puppet's Blade going to get in the middle. There's a better pass to Seslo, trying to walk it up, but Shark just get in the middle. Again, huge defensive plays from Puppet's Blade. This man all over the place right now. If you do not have this Puppet's Blade guy on your radar, your radar is off, my friend. This guy has been playing phenomenally this game. Shark taking a huge shot, but that one's going to go harmlessly sailing across the crease. Not even a problem. Puppet's Blade trying to work it forward. Shark, though, on the other side, trying to get some pullback shenanigans, but he just can't quite get that chain going, and Puppet's Blade has to play more defense. Shark trying to do it one more time, but Windle Pond is there to hit that one straight back to Puppet's Blade, who's going to take it into the corner and out of behind their net, trying to work it up the boards. There's a nice little hit off the boards to get it past Shark. Can they get it past Vations? No, sir. Vations might just find a shot here instead. It will be penalties called, and it's no secret why. Maine just teeing off on these players.
And well, let's see if the Mallards can get this power play. If the Mallards can score and tie this game and send it to overtime, or even get 2 more goals and win this game, completely turning around the game. Let's see what happens to this power play. This might be the deciding thing in this match.
Exactly, and you would hope that maybe the Minnesota Mallards can finally find a little bit of life there, finally have one of these shots get past Windle Pond, who's been looking so solid throughout this game. Instead, Skibbity Toilet just using all that tech skill, but Kev out, going to find some opportunity. Windle Pond is not going to challenge it, almost costs, but it's going to go, 100%. Caribou calls it exactly correctly. He's going to get another save, but the first shot, Kev out sends it harmlessly ringing off the post. That could have easily gone in. Power play. Well, Windle Pond had a nice save on the back half, okay? Oh, that one's going to go in. Windle Pond mistake. TBH Silence puts it in the back of the net. He says, we made one mistake one time. The second mistake, you don't get that second mistake. That's a tie game.
And, well, you see that maybe the mistake of Windle Pond got in his head. Maybe him not coming out just got in his head. He got scared of the puck and now completely whips the save and gives a free goal to TBH Silence. This is the momentum I was talking about. Can Mallards keep it going? Or can the Maine Lobsters just step back from this and reign their sovereignty in this game?
Yeah, 3 minutes left, though, and it's been fireworks so far. A tie game. Me personally, I don't think it's going to hold. I think one of them is going to break through, and if I had to predict one team to make that happen, it would be the Lobsters. Agent Levine on that puck, trying to get it past one, but it's Kev out. Hasn't been able to find purchase so far, and Kev out is one of those players that you almost always expect to at least have a point on the board. It's Kev out. That's a nice slot pass. TBH Silence trying to make it happen, but not fast enough. Now Agent Levine has some time to work with, but a huge whiff instead. Now it's going the other way. No, it is mistakes from all these players. It's going to be a penalty called instead. A shot rings out, but it is going to harmlessly bounce off Dog, and the Minnesota Mallards are going to find themselves in the box.
And well, we're back in Whiff City. We gotta love those whiffs. Whiffs are fun to see as a spectator, but they do not give you confidence in the rink. Let's see if the Lobsters can get this power play and score and turn this game around into their favor again.
I mean, yeah, now's the time to do it. You can see Agent Levine posted, waiting for that pass. Are they going to get it? Puppet's Blade. It's awkward, but Shark is initially going to win it. Wow, that was really, really awkward. Puppet's Blade can't just quite win it, but there's a nice slot pass. Agent Levine can't quite get there in time, and now Shark. It's another huge whiff, and now Agent Levine has some space to work with, trying to find that slot pass. No good, and Shark just chilling behind the net, wasting that time. Agent Levine, huge pass. Puppet's Blade shot, but Dog gets the block, and now Shark. running it the other way. Agent Levine, oh my God, it was crazy work from both sides. Crazy work from both sides. Agent Levine get a pass. That's a shot. That's a shot. That's a huge post. Too far away. Nobody can take advantage. Puppets play, find another shot, but Dog again with another block. How is this guy so clutch and so unclutch at the same time? I don't understand it. Dog is the most fascinating goalie in this league. Sometimes he's great, sometimes he's amazing. TBH Silence tried to be amazing, but it's another whiff. Whiff City is being filled up with residents. We're gonna lose out. We have no more apartments. We have no more apartments, people. We can't have all these whiffs. Vations, save us, please. Pull back, shot, win upon better. Huge positioning. Seslow in the corner. Vations trying to find the slot pass. Can they find it? It's awkward. It's messy. It's bad. Shark gonna try to riff that shot. No good. Skibbity Toilet walking it forward now. Gonna get it past Vations. Skibbity Toilet might just end this game in a bad flash, but Shark, that's a huge bang. With 1 minute left on the clock, it could not be more tense. It could not be more exciting. Skibbity Toilet walking it forward. Shark, that's a huge pass. Vations, can you find the shot? Seslow gets a huge bang. The defensive stop. It's continuing. Seslow walking it forward. Stopped by Cav out though. Cav out still going. Vations gonna take it instead. Takes it past one. Can't get it past the second. Cav out. Here's the opportunity. No! Seslow just runs forward. Cav out. Oh my God! It's another whiff from Cav out. No, that one's gonna bounce off the post. It's a huge missed opportunity, and that's the second one Kev out has thrown away with 30 seconds left. That's another shot. Skibbity Toilet trying to find it this time, but this game looks like it is destined for overtime because none of these players can make their shot land. Kev out one more time, running it forward. 20 seconds though, Kev out. Pull back, nice slot pass. Vations, no!
Hey.
Window Bond, you're better, you're better, you're better! That's another shot. It's gonna go wide. Windlepod is better.
Wild this game, bro.
Wow. Hey, 10 seconds here. That the Mallards can't use to not even go into overtime. Let's see if the Mallards can get a cheeky goal here. They have been they have gotten their offensive presence this period.
This game is making me lose my mind and potentially my voice, but it doesn't matter. Honestly, I think Caribou is kind of making a call here because I mean these face-offs, when it's that close, I mean it's just one pullback away, and it's Kev out, the man to the task. They are asking him to be the hero. Skibbity Toilet.
They should
on
pull the
other side,
goalie.
been so good this game, but can they be so?
I
good
think
as to
Minnesota
stop
should pull
Kev
it.
out?
That's
Are
confusing
they
to
gonna do
me.
the pull? Shark waiting, trying to find the pullback. There it is.
Kev!
Kev rips the shot.
Kev!
No!
Kev!
Pond!
It's still there!
Pond! Kev out does it
Kev
again.
out!
Oh my! Kev out! No! What are you doing?
Shark!
There's another shot.
Oh my God!
Shark! 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 He finishes it. He does it. Minnesota Mallards have won the game.
Are you kidding me?
Dude,
Wow.
I went through all 5 stages of grief within 2 seconds.
Wow. Hey, busted the real buster beater performance here from Shark. 2 goals, and he is the start from this team. Win this game over.
All right, the Minnesota Mallards are not a bad hockey team, is what I've decided. They are not a bad hockey team. But
I think
also,
you do have the casters curse.
the Maine Lobsters are also not a bad hockey team either. Both these teams are very talented hockey teams. We're finishing off. There's the Mallards win sign, but oh my goodness gracious, the Mallards. Caribou with the call of a lifetime. But ladies and gentlemen, if you thought that was exciting, guess what? You've got more hockey coming to you, because coming up next, the Alaska Aces are going to take on the St. Louis Loons. I will see you very, very soon. Junior Blocky Hockey Sports Network. It's the voice you recognize. It's Sheep003 on the mic, but it's a whole different roster of teams on the ice. Alaska Aces taking on the St. Louis Loons. We are in St. Louis right now, and both of these teams looking to battle forward. St. Louis Loons looking unstoppable. Alaska Aces looking improbable. But both of these teams have a very real chance of winning. There's Black Lamau sitting there on the ice versus Chaotic Lemon. Chaotic Lemon is that just walking forward into the puck and a face-off violation to start off the game. We'll do it one more time. Face-off coming through. Black Lamau. He's going to win it this time. But sending it right up. 9R trying to find the faster to it. 9R can't quite find the shot. And it's the first period. We're going to start off a little bit slow. Chaotic Lemon, that's the main figure you want to watch on this Alaska Aces team. The playmaker, the shot maker, the goal scorer, and a little bit of tech right there to get that puck going forward. But instead, Adam RC going to get a shot on the other side. Oh, it's Cly! What are you doing?
He didn't take his coffee before the game.
Net there. That was unfortunate. Yeah, I think he actually had the slide preloaded, and he decided to just take it a bit late. Ended up sliding it across his crease, and with the most recent update, or like I think a couple updates ago, that is now an own goal. So, yeah.
That is a top 3 goaltender making a rare mistake. You do not expect It's Cly to be putting that one in. And I don't think St. Louis Loons, of all the teams that need help scoring, St. Louis is not one of those teams. They've got threats on top of threats. And now Alaska Aces being down early, this does not bode well for this team. Chaotic Lemon, pull back. 9R trying to send it forward. But, Black Lamau reads that one like a book. And now Alaska Aces sent packing right back to their own end. Chaotic Lemon going to take it around, trying to use the rebound to get some offense going. Oh, there you go. 9R going to receive a nice pass, going to take it all the way to the corner. Chaotic Lemon waiting, but it's just going to be panged away by Gillen. We didn't get a real chance to talk about Gillen. Gillen has been the superstar goalie who has come, I feel like, out of nowhere to be one of the best in the league. This guy has been looking so good so far. Even against some of the best teams in the league, he's been showing off. And Chaotic Lemon wants to break that streak, but Gillen not even going to get challenged so far because the St. Louis Loons have a firm foothold in this game, firm control so far. Black Lamau wants to find that slot pass. Instead, just going to have to take it up the boards. Adam RC going to have to play some defense. And it's been very light for both these teams. Not a huge amount of shots or pressure coming out from either squad. Chaotic Lemon going to take some more time with that puck. A little bit of touch farming. Trying to find that pass, though. There's the pass. It's right in the middle of the ice. And Double Diamond G back out. Double Diamond G, another one of those underrated prospects. That's a huge pass up to Sir Duddy Gut. Sir Duddy Gut going to rip a shot. Trying to find that pullback to get the rebound. Not good enough. And now Double Diamond G gets up one. Savoir with a huge shot. But Gillen just stops that one all the way right in there. You see that one. Double Diamond G trying to get it past. And you're going to be successful so far. Gets it past Savoir. Can't get it past Derpy Tyler. Derpy Tyler, that's a name that I haven't seen on the ice in a little bit. He got traded to Alaska a little bit ago. Finally going to see some play time. You'll love to see it. Sir Duddy Gut trying to get it past his former teammate. He's going to be successful. Sir Duddy Gut, that's a huge pass. Double Diamond G, that's a huge whiff. That man is defensive-minded, and he has no shot, apparently. That man is one-sided player, to say the very least. But Sir Duddy Gut, he can go both ways, and the offense is the way that he likes to prefer. He's been so good on offense, but Savoir is looking good this game. Savoir, a little bit of a quieter entity on this Alaska Aces team, but it feels like the level up this game has been significant, at least so far. Derpy Tyler going to get a nice pang away, but not going to get anything off that. Sir Duddy Gut now has that opportunity. Wide open shot, going to rip one, but it's Cly making up for past mistakes. Going to send that one straight to Savoir, who might find a shot of his own, but nope. Sir Duddy Gut a little bit better. Sir Duddy Gut sends it back into the corner. Savoir going to try to find that slot pass. It's a little bit awkward, but Gillen just going to clear that one up. No confusion here. And now Sir Duddy Gut walking it up. Might find a wide open opportunity, but there's the, oh my God, Sir Duddy Gut out of nowhere. Huge shot and another goal. Loons 2-0 lead.
Yeah, you got a Gillen point there as well. Goalie assist from the St. Louis Loons. Not often you see that. I think the rankings that everyone was kind of laughing at is being reflected in this game. I think Gillen's having an amazing game so far, and it's Cly. It's kind of, 2 for 2 clankers right now.
Wait, were people saying that Gillen didn't deserve to be like 3?
Yeah, no, they well.
You're kidding. Okay, people don't watch the game.
They were saying.
Great.
I think they were saying DeBrando over Gillen, which I don't. Maybe.
I would say DeBrando over Gillen, me personally, but I can see it both ways, honestly.
Yeah,
Gillen
it
is
was
a-
it was really
he's been-
close either way. So I don't think any of the goalies should put themselves down. I think it's just form based at this
No,
point.
yeah, like right now, how I see goalies, if I can, it's Zombie Magikarp clear number one, and then there are like 3 or 4 goalies battling for that second slot. It's super close either way. Black
they might
Lamau,
be,
though.
they might be battling for the number 1 spot after this evening.
Yeah.
Oh,
Analogies are gonna come through soon, but you know what's gonna come? Game, a penalty on the St. Louis Loons.
that was a clothesline. This guy pulled him back.
Black Lamau not happy about getting any take shots. You know that this guy loves ripping shots. Instead, he's going to have to think about what he's done in that box over there. That's where the bad boys go. And unfortunately, it's going to cost his team because Chaotic Lemon trying to find that pullback out of Marcy a little bit better. Going to stop it initially, but Chaotic Lemon still in the corner. Slot pass, trying to make it happen. It's awkward, and 9R just can't quite get there in time. If there's one thing that you got to say about 9R is that he's full of potential, but he is not full of results. Feels like every time you think about this guy is like an offensive pressure piece, like you want to see 9R play good, he just doesn't quite get there exactly where you want him to be. There's always like one slight little error that's preventing him from really popping off in these games. Adam RC with a nice kill there to stop that penalty from being any kind of problem to the St. Louis Loons roster. Defense still looking good. Adam RC, though, that's a nice hit. They steal it away from 9R. Chaotic Lemon still trying to work it up. Chaotic Lemon feels like a little bit of a level up this season, at least so far, looking better and better as the games go on.
It's kind of crazy for the Chaotic Lemon, actually. This guy has been known to be a chronic non-improver. To actually see this guy pulling out mechs and actually crit chaining and actually trying in the game and kind of logging on when there isn't just a game and logging on for scrims is quite surprising to me. It might be his last season. He's actually just improving this time around. So
Yeah, I mean, I love to see it. I've always been a Chaotic Lemon after he cooked me one time in scrims, and ever since then I've been like, you know, this guy, it's got to happen soon, and it looks like this season might be the season. Instead, Derby Tyler on the ice. We haven't got to talk a lot about. I know a little bit about Derby Tyler, a former teammate of mine, and he's not been able to have a lot of play time this season, maybe for a lot of different reasons. But unfortunately, Ace has just not been playing him. Scytherly, another name that we haven't talked about. This guy, I feel like, has been the main improvement piece for this Alaska Aces team. Bit of an unk, but still looking very solid. Two-way player going, being able to do it on both sides, trying to get some offense going. But Double Diamond G, that's the defensive player right there. Just going to send it right back to Sir Duddy Gut. No shot's going to be, a penalty is going to be called. Yeah. And Dremmings is
Double
going
Diamond
to take some time.
Double Diamond played in the same season as me, so that's another unk. Yeah, Double Diamond was on the Mallards of. I think the Mallards had a really good season 12 team. They had was it Nubly Bridge, Zulus, Vaculate Beef, Doggin. Oh, who else did they have? They had Tony and Powers. We love Tony and Powers. Everybody loves Tony and Powers.
Once again, Sheepo 3 displaying his lack of knowledge.
No. I mean, Double Diamond G. He left. He left for like. Maybe is there a desk here? I don't think there's a desk here.
We're sitting like on the side. This is like, it's kind of the awkward scuff desk.
It's different for Double Diamond G. He did leave, so.
All right, DeBrando, I want to hear what you got to say about this game. So, Loons, been out to you got to say.
I think it's only.
What a question.
I mean, I know Klai he's a great goalie, but I know sometimes his consistency is not very. I think it's only default. I know he can be very good goalie, but yeah, just letting two goals that could be, let's say, save. But yeah, and the skaters are playing great. I'm not a skater guy, but.
No, I totally understand. I think in my perspective, I think it's Kai, at least so far in this season, at least in the first, he's been looking a very strong, consistent piece for this Aces team, keeping them in games that arguably they shouldn't have been in. But now it feels like those errors are finally catching up to him. 2 costly mistakes. He's going to get the Loons an early lead and 2 goals up. It feels like Alaska just doesn't have the offense to really make stuff happen. DeBrando, you got any predictions as this game goes on?
Yeah, Alaska, they tied the game. I'm sure if they try like get shots on goal, I'm sure they can try to make 2-2.
I gotcha.
Okay.
I gotcha. It's going to be a penalty called by our referee Dremmings, a very strict referee, one of the stricter ones. People not huge fans. You can hear outcries against this man, but if it's for me, honestly, I like Dremmings. I think he's a Chaotic Lemon pulls it back. Alaska on the power play. 9R, a little bit awkward. Just going to take the dribble up, given all the space. Going to work it up. Might just rip a shot right now. Instead, just takes a pass. Chaotic Lemon might rip the shot. That's a nice shot, but Gillen is going to receive that one very nicely. Gillen, good save. Offside's going to be called, and we are going to pause one time. Face off. Going to commence soon. Still 14 seconds left on that power play. A lot of time to work with if you're the Alaska Aces. Chaotic Lemon for that pullback into 9R. Instead, it's a pullback from Black Lamau. That was weird. 9R is still going to make it happen. Chaotic Lemon with a huge that one's going to go bouncing off the post, and Gillen is going to keep that game alive. Chaotic Lemon going to send that one, but Black Lamau is just a little bit better. That's a glove and a half from Gillen to stop that one from being any kinds of dangerous. Chaotic Lemon might try to do it again. 9R with another opportunity. Chaotic Lemon is going to have to take it instead, but it is weak. It is feckless, and that shot is going nowhere because Gillen is going to escort that puck directly out of the vicinity. Sir Duddy Gutton out on the ice. Got some time to work with, but instead, Dremmings has just blown his whistle. Okay, you know what? I take back everything good I said about Dremmings.
Yo, take it. Wait for the private office as well.
Either way, Sir Duddy Gut, the second goal scorer on the St. Louis. First one was It's Cly, not exactly on the team, but you know, a proud member of his organization, I'm sure.
An amazing quote from Eggcat: Dremmings should be skinned alive in Minecraft.
Okay. I don't know if I'd go that far.
That's what Eggcat.
Again, some players expressing some harsh feelings. Eggcat, is he an owner of one of these teams?
Yeah, he's the owner of the Loons, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. That makes a lot of sense. It's understandable why Eggcat would have a little bit of strong feelings about the way this game's being refereed and being deeply invested in it. It will be a too many men penalty called. Now the St. Louis are going to have to kill penalty time. It's going to be Sir Duddy Gut. Scytherly going to try to find that pullback. Oh, no, Derpy Tyler, you're not fast enough for Sir Duddy Gut, who's just going to walk it forward, trying to get a shot, but it's Cly just going to have to get that puck gloved up. And now Derpy Tyler, what? That is a questionable pass at best, but Scytherly is going to make it work. Sir Duddy Gut, though, they do have control, taking it all the way behind, but Scytherly getting all the way involved. Almost a great slot pass. Instead, Sir Duddy Gut has an opportunity to make something happen. Can Derpy Tyler get a stop to do it? No, it's going to have to be Cly. That's a nice pullback. Sir Duddy Gut tries to do it again, but it's Cly again, sends it away. It's Cly has been looking a little bit better. He's off and on so far in this game. Sir Duddy Gut made that penalty his own. Power plays mean nothing to the St. Louis team. It's their second one, easily taken down. Sir Duddy Gut, that's a great pass. Double Diamond G tries to run it forward, I guess. I thought he was just going to rip the P3 there. A little bit of an awkward line change there for the Loons. They're going to make it work because Black Lamau now back on the ice, trying to get it past another defender. Instead, he can't even get it past himself. It's a whiff out of Marcy in the corner, trying to beat Scytherly, but Scytherly is just getting a little bit better. Chaotic Lemon, not exactly where you want it to be, and it's awkward. The awkward defense, and Black Lamau, that's a beautiful shot. Black Lamau places it perfectly, and It's Cly gets beaten one more time.
Great shot from Black Lamau.
Honestly, I mean, dude, if there's one thing you can say about Black Lamau, you can say that, you know, oh, he's got so-so puck control. Oh, his defense isn't great. But, man, this guy's shooting, it feels like he's on target every single time he rips when he's so damn accurate. Face-off. Fencing very soon. Black Lamau and the Chaotic Lemon.
Yeah, my game was just lagging throughout the entire play there. Good goal from Black Lamau.
Hey, man, Black Lamau, kind of that guy right now. He's been so much better this season, especially coming in, like, from what I saw from him last season. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, it's Cly. What the hell was that? Okay, it's Cly just just
360
rips,
save.
dude. He just rips a crazy one. That one was gonna go straight past him too. I was about to say like, oh my god, Black Lamau does shot, but man, it's Clyde just he rips the craziest save maybe of the year so far. This season has been
360
wild.
banger. I don't know what he did. What he did.
You love to see those. I feel like every goalie's like hit like at least one of those like in practice. Like, what if I hit that in the game? And then it's Clyde just gets that feeling right now.
Yeah.
Chaotic lemon. Yeah. Adam RC keeping the offense going. Adam RC, one of those players that's been kind of hyped up, one of those players that kind of came in a little bit underrated, but has made a big splash in this Loons organization. This time they're going to play a little bit more of a defensive role because Sir Duddy Gut back on the ice. And if there's one person you call for defense, it's Sir Duddy Gut, who's going to take it all the way into the front of the net, and that is a whiff. You hate to see that, but 9R might find the opportunity. It's another whiff on the other side. 9R has another opportunity, but Sir Duddy Gut has another save, and now Sir Duddy Gut is trying to find another opportunity. It's going both ways here. Whiffs on all sides of the board, and Sir Duddy Gut just going to take it into the corner instead. That was a P3 shot. I don't know if that was trying to be a pass or a shot. That one's trying to be a shot, but Scytherly, big crouch in front. You're going to stop that one from even getting past close. And now Sir Duddy Gut wide open. It's Clyde has to do it. It's Clyde does it beautifully. Great positioning to stop that one. And now Scytherly running it up with two Loons on him. He's going to get past both those Loons, and Gillen is gonna get a heck of a glove right there. Scytherly once again trying to find that slot pass. Oh my god, Scytherly slots it past Gillen, but it's gonna bounce off the post harmlessly. It's getting dangerous, but Gillen is still looking strong. The glove looking so much more powerful. If there's one criticism you can make of this goalie, it's that the glove power from Gillen has been less optimal, but man, the level up from this game has been huge. Sir Duddy Gut still on that puck. 45 seconds left, trying to extend that lead. Alaska Aces have looked offensively nothing burgers all the way through. There's no meat on this patty. Sir Duddy Gut is going to take another shot, and it's Clyde going to find another save, but it has not been it's Clay's day so far, not with this Loons team just teeing off on him. Sir Duddy Gut, here's another opportunity. Not going to take that shot. Instead, going to take a whiff instead because, you know, a healthy diet of whiffs is good for a growing JBHL player. Sir Duddy Gut, another pullback, another opportunity, another shot. That wide instead. Sir Duddy Gut just doing whatever he wants with this puck. The Alaska Aces can't stop him. They are putting up weak defense at the best. Instead, the period will finally come to a merciful end for this Alaska Aces team. They have been looking dead on arrival. And the second period, well, it was more of that. Back on the desk here with DeBrando. DeBrando, you watch that period, you look at It's Clyde. It feels like this man has not been the top three goalie that people have been seeing him as so far.
Yeah, not this game. I on the other side, like Gillen is doing way better than him. Like I love Gillen. I'm big Gillen fan. That's but
100%. Got a referee up here, Dremmings. I want you to talk a little bit about the skaters on the ice. It feels like they have this talent.
So definitely, I was gonna say a close game. It's not a close game. Alaska has been pretty offensive the last couple of games with the Kayak Lemon, but they've been shut down by this Loons team, especially Gillen in net, who's been gloving a couple of these corner shots that they've been taking. A lot of whiffs. Tonight has been whiff city part 2 for every team that played tonight. You know, a lot of hits are still happening. I think teams just got to play the game of hockey, and Alaska just got to try to get 3 pucks in that back of the net.
100%, man. And as the third period comes, and I'm actually going to direct the question to our the man behind the camera, Caribou. I mean, you've been watching this game. You've been, I mean, maybe watching this game more than anybody. Do you have any predictions on how this game is going to go in the third period? Alaska Aces, any hope of a comeback?
I went for a pee for the last like 3 minutes, but yeah. Alaska looked toothless. That's all I can say. It was a problem last season as well. They had Rayado in net, but that kind of balanced it out. It's kind of a similar situation. I think it's basically the same squad plus Cypherly plus who else have they got on skaters? Whoever else is on skaters. 9R was there last season. Olivia Rodrigo was there last season. Yeah, the famous one. Savar was there like a couple of seasons ago. This is like all aces, past and present. If they can come together, if they can get one early, I think it's possible. But I think it's ending 4 or 5-0 Loons.
Yeah, I think for me, I've coined the term at least a little bit. Aces flashes of brilliance is how I would describe them, and it looks like the flashes have just been absent this game. The Chaotic Lemon looking to find that level up just has not come to the level that you want them to get there, because man, there's just been no shots, no goals. I think 9R has to be a huge culprit of that. I feel like this guy time and time again, he's found himself in situations where he's just able to get one more hit, one more tap, one more shot, he's going to make something happen. But every time you think it's going to happen, 9R just can't connect. Chaotic Lemon trying to connect, but instead just going to get shepherded away to the corner. Chaotic Lemon trying to make something happen. It's a pullback, but it's not really going to gain him much of anything. 9R waiting, watching, lurking in the slot. Black Lamau just going to shove Chaotic Lemon a little bit, but it's all in the name of battle. Nice slap pass. 9R takes a nice shot, but Gillen, he's better, man. Gillen has been, it just feels like every single game you see him just find another fantastic save. Gillen, the rising star. Chaotic Lemon, all right, we're running it forward, takes a shot. Gillen almost gets in there, but it's hang away to stop that one. Getting close to the back of the net. Scytherly going to try to find some offense here, running it forward. One really good shot I think that the Alaska Aces had came off of Scytherly, playing super well, at least so far. But he's not going to be able to stop Sir Duddy Gut, who's just going to turn it right around, and Clyde is going to have to get involved. Stop that one right in its tracks. The face-off going to happen. Sir Duddy Gut going to wait for that pullback. Not going to be able to get it. Derpy Tyler just going to send it to the same player. That shot goes very far wide, but Derpy Tyler just having a little in there. I really want to see a little bit more, I think, from Derpy Tyler. I know that he's got talent. I know that he's good, but right now it's just not been a very strong game showing from him. Just been very silent, not a lot of touches, not a lot of time with the puck to really make something happen. And honestly, that might be a little bit more his fault than his team's fault. I know that Savoir has been looking pretty solid this game. I think Savoir, one of those pieces that I know might be a little bit older, but still very, very talented. I think could see a massive level up and could be maybe what this Alaska Aces squad are looking for. He's going to steal that one away from Sir Duddy Gut, but double Diamond G just coming all the way back and hitting that one away. Savoir once again going to send that pass. It was awkward over to Derpy Tyler, but it's going to work, I guess. Double Diamond G, that's a nice slot pass. Sir Duddy Gut wide open, but it's not going to be good enough. It's Clyde's going to get there first, hit that one away. We're halfway through this third period, and it's been looking kind of soft for both these teams. Nobody taking really major shots. Sir Duddy Gut might just prove me wrong, but instead get shut down by two Alaska players. The defense is better. Savoir now working it up. Savoir's got some space to work with. Gillen has to come all the way out of his net, and Gillen, perfect place, perfect time.
9 out of 9.
Again. Yep. Stopping that one. The Chaotic Lemon going to it one more time, but Sir Duddy Gut is just causing so many problems. This man, it just feels like he can make magic with this puck. He just steals it away from anybody. The moment that Sir Duddy Gut starts getting up in the face, you know you're in. You know you're in front. Gillen gonna come all the way out of his net to hit that away, and Black Lamau gonna try to rip a far shot. If you want to call up a perimeter shooter, Black Lamau might be your man.
Yeah.
Chaotic Lemon gonna get it past both of them, actually. Chaotic Lemon, what a move. Chaotic Lemon
Gillen
beat Gillen. The rebound is not good either, because both defenders have come out, and you can see St. Louis Loons, they're bringing out the new players. Indubitably, I believe is how you pronounce that name.
Indubitably.
This is a new one. Indubitably. That's not how you pronounce it at all, but I'm going to keep saying it. Because
the crowd is now singing, na, goodbye.
I mean,
why is the crowd singing?
I mean, this is a sold-out stadium, okay? Caribou, they're very invested in this game. Oh, shot!
There is no way St. Louis should be selling out their stadium after last season.
St. Louis, Black Lamau might just sell out the stands by
himself.
Black Lamau does it again!
And the crowd goes mild. The crowd goes mild.
The crowd, I'd be going wild. Are you kidding me? That's another great shot from Black Lamau.
Yeah, no. One thing I want to say is, Gillen, if you're watching this, you have really improved from last season on the Alberta Stallions. I know you skated for most of that season, but your positioning, the gloving, it's all coming together. I think if Gillen can hold it together, this team is really like just a shoe-in for the finals. I don't think JBHL is kind of dominated by the Bullfrogs anymore. I think this is very much a season where who can beat the Loons, who can improve, who can beat the Loons. That's the question.
I would argue that the Bullfrogs never really. They always looked shaky, even in their wins.
Yeah,
No, it was Finnick and Friends. That entire time it was Finnick and Friends.
Finnick and Zombie Magikarp and Friends is pretty strong. I mean, that's a pretty good friendship group.
But still, it was like I knew it was gonna fall apart. I knew. I said it. All right, I ranked them low for a reason.
I did not look at your rankings. I'm sorry.
You don't look at my rankings, Karen.
Yeah, I saw Lobster's bottom and I just tuned out. Sorry.
Well, dude, they look
Oh,
terrible.
Clyde.
Oh, so Duddy gut. Yep.
Yeah, just Cly, put the like fifth or below ranking in the bag, bro. Like this is just a bad game for
In
you.
my defense, the Lobsters look terrible, and all I can go off of games. I don't have like deep insider knowledge of like I go to watch all the scrims. No, man.
You
I watch
should.
the games and that's all.
Watch more scrims.
Lobsters to be
Dude,
12.
oh my
Watch all
goodness
scrims.
gracious.
Alaska's to be
What
11.
do you mean sheep ineligible? Sheep could come out of nowhere and save any team they want this season. Just saying.
I have had DMs from almost every single team. Don't worry.
You should
I am very
go.
aware.
Oh man, you should go ring chase. Go ring chase. Just go to whoever's good.
I am not playing. No, sir. I spend enough time on these rankings. I spend enough time yapping on this fucking desk. I waste enough of my life watching this blocky hockey stuff. Okay, I do not need to spend like 2 more hours practicing a day to make sure I'm good enough to play. God forbid. I am so okay. Indubitably trying to make something happen, but it's Clyde. I'm gonna send that one away. The St. Louis Loons are up 5-0. The Alaska Aces have found nothing. Sir Daddy Gut tries to do it again, but it's Clyde's going to be better on that one around. But with 12 seconds left, Alaska Aces just trying to save face right now, not let any more shots. And I think Chaotic Lemon knows that. Just going to pull it back, keep it behind the net. And this game started with a bang and ended with a whimper. The Loons walk away with a dominant 5-0 victory. But if you thought that was all for today, well, guess what? We've got more games coming up because next it's the Tampa Bay Bullfrogs taking on the Rimouski Oceanic.
Go
Junior Blocky Hockey Sports Network. Guess who it is? It's your boy Sheep003, and we're back with another exciting game. Tampa Bay Bullfrogs taking on the Rimouski Oceanic. Joined on our desk, we got Panthers, we got DeBrando, we got Breadman. I want to send the first question over to my main man, Breadman. You look at both these teams going up against each other. How are you feeling about this matchup?
I think it's going to be a pretty good matchup. You know, Tampa Bay just recently traded away their star player, Finnick, aka John Juco, and I think that's going to affect the team. Like, it already has affected them in the first game that they played today against the Huskies. Complete blowout. It was like, what, 3-1? I do think this Rimouski team is pretty solid. They got skaters. Like, I think they still have B4, if I'm not mistaken. They have Bushy Fan. You know, this is a pretty stacked team. Yeah, this is a
They've got B4. They got It's Gray. They got Lake J. I don't know how to say their
Lake
name.
Alec J.
Lake Alec J.
say Alec J.
They got Snake
Lake
Schroeder.
Alec J.
Snake Schroeder as well. They got somebody and B J Town. Some of those exist.
playoff contender.
I did want to send a question over to Panthers Way about this Tampa Bay team. Tampa Bay, notably, John Juco listened to bit them in the butt in their first game. They did not win that one. Do you think Tampa Bay has any chance against this stacked Rimouski roster?
Personally, I don't. They just lost their star player. It's really Zombie Magikarp and friends now. They just have no one. And Rimouski is a pretty well-rounded team.
Well-rounded is an opinion. I think for one of my main criticisms of this Rimouski team is that for as much as they have a great front line, their back line is not nearly as good. It feels like it's B4, It's Gray, and their second line is a bunch of nobodies because they're not able to play defense. They're not able to stop these opportunities. But against the weaker offense of Tampa Bay, maybe they'll be able to make something happen. DeBrando, give me some predictions. Who do you think's got this game?
Rimouski.
Give me Rimouski. You got any scores in mind?
It's gonna be close game, 3-2 or 4-3 overtime. It's going to overtime.
4-0 Rimouski. 4-0
I like
Rimouski.
that call. 4-0 Rimouski. Our cameraman is very certain thing. He is a Rimouski celebrator, it looks like. But it's going to be an initial win. B4 is going to get some offense going. But this time VR Groot is just a little bit better. Man, these flags are just getting in my way. Man, this tight arena is maybe a little bit too tight. Mushy Fan in goal, that talented young keeper that a lot of people have been talking about. That glove is kind of crazy. But this time, B4 not being able to win, Perps Crazy is going to take another shot. We've said time after time that these shots from the corner are not good shots. And it's proven once again because Mushy Fan is able to settle that one. B4 now running it up. B4's got some opportunity, some space to play with, but it's going to get stopped. Perps Crazy. Good defense, good crouch. And now Rimouski is sent right back. B4, another crouch to respond, and it's another crouch to respond. Crouches all over the place. Perps Crazy almost rips a shot, but It's Gray finally going to get involved. Now It's Gray got some space to work with. B4 trying to receive a pass, but that pass is not going to come because VR Groot just going to get right in the middle of that. And now VR Groot is just taking some time. It's Gray, nice pullback, trying to find the shot instead. It was like a line change, so not a bad opportunity for him, but VR Groot is going to take some time with the puck, just takes it all the way back to the Tampa Bay line, trying to get some line changes, and there are going to come out because OG2 now on the puck. Lake Alec J going to take it around, but Tuffles going to steal that one right back to the corner. Lake Alec J once again trying to find something, but Purgatory, this has been a man who has been having troubles this season, a newer player, but hopefully this can be the game he really steps out of those shoes and really steps into a new form that we need to see him in defensively, offensively, anything wise, because Purgatory not been looking super solid throughout the season. Tuffles, though, that's a player that's been looking consistent, if not anything, consistent on one thing, and that is being Tuffles. Tuffles does his own thing, a very defensively minded player, a little bit passive at times, but he can get the job done if you give him the opportunity. There's a wide open puck right there, but Tuffles can't quite get there. A little bit positioning wise, a little bit too far back, but now Tuffles wide open ice. It is a whiff instead, and Purgatory going to steal that puck away. Now OG2 waiting for an opportunity, just going to take it right up towards Purgatory, going to shut that one right down, and now Tuffles going to send it right back. It's a little bit of ping pong in the middle of the ice, but Purgatory is going to come out on top of that one. Both of those Tampa Bay players running to that puck. Now OG2 giving some space to work with. Purgatory waiting, watching, finally going to get aggressive. Nice little move there. Purgatory going to hit that puck, trying to send that pass over to B4. Not quite good enough. Perps Crazy still causing problems. Perps Crazy looking good initially. Vera Groot might find the shot here, but gonna steal that one right from the air. VR Groot, that's another slot pass, but it's not good enough. And B4 is gonna try to get some offense. The Rimouski offense been looking a little bit meek so far. This Tampa Bay team has really leveled up defensively so far. It's Gray has not been able to get inside this game. Finally gonna get some chances with that puck, but Mushy fan just gonna say, nope, I'm gonna send it right to VR Groot. I want him to take more shots on me. There's another wide open shot from Perps Crazy. Perps Crazy, nice pullback, might be able to find it. But Mushy fan, it was an ill-advised hit that caused a wide open shot. Luckily, made up for his own mistake. You love to see that, happens to the best of us. Perps Crazy, have some time. VR Groot can't beat It's Gray. It's Gray trying to walk it up the board, trying to find that pass, but it's a clear that's really good. And now B4 tries to find some opportunities, but man, Perps Crazy has been shutting down B4. He's not found anything this game. Or trying to take it around. Gonna be waiting. He's in the corner. Perps Crazy waiting, watching, but B4 just going to take it the other way. Perps Crazy again just deals away, finds a wide open shot, and Perps Crazy just nails one. That's 1-0 to Tampa Bay.
That was nasty. That was actually just nasty. Like, oh my god, where was this against Roy Naranda?
That's what I'm saying, man. The Huskies got off easy.
I stand corrected. It really is just the first line.
Yeah,
dude,
I mean,
am so. This game has not gone how I would have expected it to go. I mean, the
it's
Rimouski
definitely
first line,
a bit difficult. Sorry, Sheep. It's a bit difficult to understand why they're line stacking against such a depthful team. I'd get it against somebody like the Lobsters or, I don't know, someone with rookies on their second line. But this second line from Rimouski does not fill me with any confidence at all. No offense to anyone on it.
No, I 100%. But I feel like if I can give a little bit of defense to the line stack, I think that It's Gray and B4 have been shown to work really well together. I think you want to keep building that chemistry if we go later into the season and just keep developing your second line as like a backup line, being able to play some more solid defense. And I think they have been looking a lot better this game. That first goal did come off of the first line, I believe. Rimouski second line looking defensively solid so far. Like Alec J trying to find some offense on the other side though, but Tuffle's just getting all involved with that, and Lake Alec J going to get beaten purgatory. Just going to have to save it. That's a nice hit to stop Tuffles from getting forward, but OG Toot wants to keep the offense going. Not if Lake Alec J has anything to say about it. The ping pong continuing. It's going to be won by Rimouski as this first period is going to tick to a close. A early lead for Tampa Bay, not very expected, I think, from any of our casters. Maybe only DeBrando had that called. OG Toot, though, going to try to find the shot. It's the rebound, and Mushy fan. It's a nice save. OG2 going to rip another shot, and that one's going to be sent directly over to the back of the net. It's Gray's going to keep it there. Not going to let any more shot opportunities fly. Instead, it's Gray. Wide open ice, 7 seconds, all the time in the world. That's the shot, and that's the post. Zombie Magikarp has taken his rightful place in that net, and he has filled this Rimouski team with fear because they cannot find a shot on net. Coming back to the desk here after this. Everybody's struggling to make our way in. We're finally get there. All right. I want to send my first question over to Big Man, Breadman. You watching this first period of Rimouski? Looks like they're struggling.
This was not at all what I was expecting. I feel like Rimouski just can't get their hands on the puck. I feel like they always lose it to OG2, Perps Crazy, or anybody else on this Tampa Bay team. It feels like Tampa Bay just walking them throughout the entire ice. I feel like Rimouski can't get any offensive chances. I feel like they're just stuck in their own zone.
Can I interrupt with some breaking news real quick? Just some breaking news. From the Alaska Aces, they have promoted Shug to co-owner, demoted Grave from owner, and assigned Grave as head coach.
Well, yeah,
Wow.
Great. Okay, here's some insider information. Grave went on a spew, and now why is Biscuit here?
Hi, Biscuit. Hi, Biscuit.
Okay. I'm going to try to recenter this dance. Panthers, make some sense of this game to me. What do you think is going to happen in the second?
I think Tampa Bay is just going to keep their momentum. Rimouski's really done just nothing with the puck. They've just whiff after whiff. Magikarp's had an easy night so far. Got no shots on him. It's just
100%.
defense doing nothing. Rimouski's offense doing nothing. Mushy fan's really the only one out there trying on Rimouski.
Yeah, I wanted to actually take that topic over to our main goalie on this desk, DeBrando. Give us some insights goalie-wise into Mushy fan.
I mean, yeah, Mushi's playing great. If he stay locked in and Rimouski offense does do offense, they can tie the game, man, and they probably win too.
Truer words maybe have never been spoken. The Rimouski offense does need to do offense at some point. And you would think that this Rimouski team, I mean, they have all the pieces to do the offense, right? Oh, they have B4. Okay, B4 is great. All right, fantastic player. Maybe he DMs me a little bit too much, but still.
This team goes 2 down. The mentals just folded. Like they need a goal now.
I have faith in Rimouski. At least, I mean, it looks like the line stack has come to a close here. Lake Alec J now lining with It's Gray. It's Gray still staying a little bit locked defensively. They like to play that way, just stay back on defense. That is not the penalty, though. It's going to be on the home team, and Perps crazy puts it in the back of the net. Add insult to injury.
Rimouski defense just doing nothing.
Yeah, they didn't even try to hit that puck. What were they doing?
Just sitting there watching.
They know the game. That's
Yeah, come on. Like we are deep enough into the season to know that you puck to get that penalty to go. Like, come on,
I think they forgot they're playing.
I mean, on the paper they look like they have a good team, but doesn't do anything right now.
Yeah, they are like literally the most do nothing team maybe of all time right now. This is really disappointing for Rimouski. But on the other side, let's like bring up the topic a little bit. Perp's crazy. 2 goals, man. This guy has been just finding his shot just out of nowhere. Felt like he was nothing, no finishers, no finishing power whatsoever. But suddenly against this Rimouski team, he's finding the back of the net consistently. This guy's so scary. Finally, It's Gray might have some space to work with. Zombie Magikarp has to make a save, and Zombie Magikarp's going to be good for that one. Rimouski is going to have to put up a better battle than that if they want to get 2 goals past Zombie Magikarp. That's going to be a very tall order indeed. Lake Alec J has to find some offense here, but VR Groot just going to send him right back to the corner. Lake Alec J can't quite find that slot pass to make something happen, and VR Groot just going to run it forward, take that puck away. Lake Alec J still battling for it, but the slot pass not coming. Finally, the pass. There it is. It's Gray has some time to work with, but Perp's crazy, just faster. Walking it past Lake Alec J, another shot opportunity. That one's gonna bounce off the post. Another slot pass. Perp's crazy trying to do it again, but this one gets hit away, and Perp's crazy still fast enough to get back to that puck on defense. Nice hit around, and B4 back out on the ice, running it past 1, but the defense has been so solid on B4. Tuffles can't stop him this time. B4 wide open shot. There it is. B4 finds
Bang, 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 bang.
Is doing offense.
That's an absolute rocket of a shot. Fuck. Sorry, excuse my French. Jesus, that was an absolute rocket of a shot. And Zombie Magikarp goes 0.5.
I think the offense realized that they're supposed to play offense.
It's actually a huge revelation. They discovered it after all this time in this almost halfway through the second. They've discovered that offense does indeed win games, and that shot, what a laser. It just sends it right into the back of the net. And Zombie Magikarp, I mean, what do you expect from him? You can't expect him to save that one. 50% save percentage. His stats are shot. No, they're not. But either way, B4 trying to do it one more time. Tuffles gets beat, but Tuffles just turns around just in time to stop that shot from coming through, and B4 will be shuttered at least for the time being. Purgatory has to play some defense, but B4 just going to run all the way back and just get involved once again. B4 does it all. This guy loves getting into that puck. It's going to hit a little bit of a whiff there, and Tuffles going to send it right back to OG2. OG2 trying to make some magic happen. B4 once again with that puck, walking it forward. Tuffles backing up. Tuffles loves the backup, but it's going to work out this time. Tuffles going to get it past both the defenders, and Mushafan has to come all the way out to stop that one. B4 now running up forward. OG2 it has to get that pang, and they are going to make that one happen beautifully. B4 still rocking with it in the free world. OG2 going to rip a huge shot, trying to rip another one, but B4 still playing defense. Man, if there is a puck chaser, it is B4. He is chasing the puck so hard, and honestly, Purgatory isn't exactly helping. B4 is making it work, though. 1v1 with Tuffles one more time, and Tuffles gets the better of him again. Man, Tuffles so locked in on defense right now. B4 is looking shuttered. Spare that one little opportunity that got past him. So far, Tuffles has been winning time after time. Tuffles sends that one up again. B4, he's going to have to take it right back. There's the pullback. You would expect it to happen. Tuffles going to rip a huge shot, but that one's going to get blocked down by Purgatory. Now Purgatory's trying to walk it up. Instead, B4, a familiar name that I'm saying, walking and Tuffles gets another ping. Tuffles, so annoying, just playing perfect hockey to stop this B4 aggression from even happening. B4 finally going to beat him, but this time it's VR Groot in the back half. VR Groot going to try to rip a shot, but that one's not even going to come close. It's Gray now back on the ice. You want to see It's Gray have a little bit of a star moment. It's Gray. You know that this guy is talented, but you want to make him prove it. This time, he's not going to be able to prove it because Perps Crazy has been running the ice so far. It's Gray finally going to get some shot time, but VR Groot just going to play some nice help defense, pang that one away. Now It's Gray is going to have to stay back. Lake Alec J instead in the corner, trying to find that slot pass. It's looking good, but VR Groot is looking better. Wide open opportunity. Mushy fan, huge block to stop another goal coming through. You can't afford that one. I feel like if Tampa Bay scores one more goal, it might be unobtainable. Mooski. Perps Crazy wants to make that one a reality. He's bullying this puck up the boards. Finally, It's Gray going to steal it away, but it's not going to be for much. It's Gray is not going to find an opportunity off of it. No tech there to make a shot come out of it. Now Perps Crazy, the dangerous Perps Crazy, running it up the boards. It's Gray. That's a nice steal, though. Only has to beat one defender. Can't quite do it, though. VR Group sees that pass right past him and just says, I'll take that punk. That's mine now. It's Gray. He's trying to walk it forward, but there's no pass to come out of it. Now Perps Crazy has an opportunity to make something happen. It's going to get blocked away. Lake Alec J just gets in the middle of stuff. Perps Crazy with another one, but It's Gray is a little bit faster. OG2 going to turn that one right around, and now It's Gray has to play some defense, but ooh, it was a little bit messy there. It's Gray going to find a shot, but Zombie Magikarp going to get a nice block and then a nice glove to stop the Rimouski aggression. All that. And a bag of potato chips. Rimouski playing the face-off game. They have to find a shot, and they're going to try to find the pullback. It's good. B4 finds another shot, and it 4 does it again.
Wow.
Panthers, what do you have to say about that?
I think Rimouski has added another person to the not sleepy roster.
You love to see it, man. B4, 2 Rocket goals, and it looks like the dueling young players. That is going to be a battle. So Perps Crazy versus B4. Who will come out on top? Only time shall tell, because we got a new player on the ice, Dragon Ball Z. That man looked pretty solid in the last game. I'm hoping that against this weaker Rimouski lineup, maybe he can make some magic happen. Or at least we can only hope, because B4 looks to run this ice, and with no Tuffles to stop him, it might be a critical error. Another pullback, walking it forward. Dragon Ball Z, that's almost a huge mistake, but B4 can't quite get a handle on it. That's another rocket shot from absolute nowhere. Zombie Magikarp prepared for that one. Purgatory now walking it forward, trying to get some offensive zone, but OG2 a little bit smarter. B4 again tasked with grabbing that puck. Going to do it beautifully, walking it forward, but Dragon Ball Z a little bit better. Gets it past Purgatory, might just find a shot here. Instead, just takes it into the slot, and no shot will come for the Tampa Bay Bullfrogs. It's the second period coming to a close, and the third one starting soon as we slowly file back into the desk room. Panthers, you look at this game, Rimouski are back in it. It's tied up. What do you think went so well for Rimouski this period?
B4, he stepped up. He realized his team's doing absolutely nothing besides Mushy Fan. And he's like, wow, I have to score. And he just did exactly that.
I mean, 100%. And are you kidding me?
Huh.
This has got to be a joke. This has got to be a joke.
Why is optional labor ref?
Why is optional labor? That's a huge question. Why are they skipping my freaking media time? I'm mad. I'm very mad. Either way,
right now it's one.
DeBrando, give me some analysis right now. Hit us with it.
B4 just woke up and he does quality shot, and that's maybe a reason why they're gonna win the game.
Ooh, that's a huge prediction. Rimouski, I mean,
Also-
honestly. Oh, Panthers, what do you got?
I was also going to say, Perps Crazy's just looking, pretty crazy out there.
That is one way of describing it. Is It's Gray gonna rip a rocket that's gonna go right past the goal. No shot there. Perps Crazy once again on the puck, but It's Gray getting a little bit more aggressive right now, and I like to see that. I feel like It's Gray, he has not had the moment so far in this game. If there's one person you think on this Rimouski team, the secondary star to their primary star, it is It's Gray. This time, Lake Alec J has kind of been in the mix all the time. Just can't quite make opportunities come out of it, though. Now we got Tuffles once again playing defense. I really like the Tuffles into B4 matchup, but Tuffles against this first line, man, I do not think he is the offensive player that you want on that line because B4 is out there now. But Tuffles, he's on full stand. It might have just been the perfect line switch because B4 has met his counter. Not this time, though. B4 walking it forward, gets it past him again. B4! Oh, my goodness gracious. This man cannot miss.
Tuffle's own goal?
Yeah.
Really?
I
Oh,
didn't see what
dude.
happened. How did it?
I thought,
did
dude,
he
I thought
touch?
that. Oh, I think he was trying to pang it away.
Yeah, I think.
Dude, I thought it was nasty as hell. Apparently, Tuffles is actually going to take the credit for that shot. Poor B4, not going to get the shot on his stat sheet. He's got to be a little bit mad about that. But the goal still goes for Rimouski, and they have come back from a 2-0 deficit to a 3-2 lead with 3:30 left.
Cheap earlier, I was gonna say the Tampa Bay defense was looking amazing, but I don't know if I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, I mean, an own goal kind of stifles any talk of your defense looking amazing. OG Toot trying to get some offense going on the other side, but B4 has woken up well and truly. Only Dragon Ball Z can stop him, but Doji Toot has nothing to say about that. Just taking it into the corner. Purgatory waiting patiently in the middle, just playing some nice solid defense. Now he's going to be called upon, but not going to be able to nail it. It's going to be B4, though, just doing everything on this ice, running forward, running back, going everywhere. B4 is just everywhere on this ice, and it's not hard to see why. This man is super talented. Purgatory trying to get some head in the game, trying to stop Dragon Ball Z from causing any problems, but Dragon Ball Z still with the puck, still trying to make something happen, but Purgatory still in the mix of it. That's a nice little hit there, and Purgatory is going to nail that one out. Dragon Ball, though, still with possession. Dragon Ball Z again getting kind of bullied up these boards, and B4 gonna get that puck out, but Zombie Magikarp gonna tap that one away. One man to stop the reign of Zombie Magikarp right now. B4 been the only man to really put a dent in Zombie Magikarp's stellar record. It's Gray walking it forward. This is the man you want to find a shot off of. That's a nice pass. That's not nice enough, though, because Perps Crazy now has got the puck. Perps Crazy started off so strong, but it's looking dead and silent in the second, going into the third. Perps Crazy rips a huge shot, but Mushy Fan called upon to make a clutch save, and it will be a clutch save. This man has been playing fantastic this game. Now Lake Alec J's got some space to work with, working it up the boards, getting it into the corner, trying to find that slot pass. Are they going to be able to do it? Not if VR Groot is in the middle of it. They are. Perps Crazy waiting in the middle, but VR Groot might just do it all by themselves. It's Gray, though. Nice defensive stop, and now it's Gray trying to work it up, but VR, again, causing problems. Tampa Bay needs to find offense. They need to find it soon. Perps Crazy going to start that trend going with a nice hit all the way to the corner, trying to find that slot pass, but Rimouski's a little bit disorganized. They are not where they need to be. Finally, they're going to get it sorted out, and it's Gray going to get involved. That's a nice slot pass, though. Almost. VR Groot almost had it, but Lake Alec J turns around just in time. 1:20 left on the clock, and what was a surefire Tampa Bay win has been snatched away from them. It's Gray might just put the nail in the coffin. Perps Crazy will at least prevent it. There is still time on the clock to do stuff with. Tampa Bay have 1 minute to work with, and 1 minute can be an eternity in blocky hockey. B4, he's on the ice, getting it past both these players, going to try to whip it around for the shot, but he's just not fast enough. VR Groot will get the defense. V4, though, it was a sloppy clear from VR Groot, and B4 going to get a free shot.
Wow, this might be the choke of the century.
It actually,
the choke of the JBHL century.
It might be. Tampa Bay came into this day undefeated. They may leave and 2. Disappointing to say the very least. Optional labor, playing a little bit of referee there, making sure timeouts are being called appropriately, and they are. Tampa Bay taking a little bit of time to recollect, breathe, figure out what they're going to do, because with 51 seconds on the clock, you need to find at least one goal to send it into overtime. It's Gray, VR Groot, staring each other down. It's Gray. I know what he's looking for. He's probably going to look for that pullback into that free shot. Perps Crazy is going to look to defend it and take it up the other way. What's up?
I really think Tampa Bay's defense just collapsed in this period.
Really? What makes you say that?
The 3 goals let in. I'm pointing out the obvious here. Pointing out the
Something
obvious
about that scoreboard makes it. It's great in B4. There's the line stack you want to see. Both of these players so good, but it has been the legacy game for B4, saving the day for Ramuski, coming alive in the second into the third. This man has been unstoppable. Not even the best goalie in the league can put a damper on his spirits. It's great. For that pullback, they're going to get it. B4 trying to rip that shot, but it's wide open. Perp's crazy trying to do it again. It's going to go, but Mushy Fan, it's a clutch glove to stop it. And now Ramuski with 40 seconds left. It feels like the last great opportunity has been snatched. Wind from the sails is gone, and we're with 3 players on the ice. Yep, 3 players on the ice. Goalie has been pulled. You're going to try to find that slot pass, but V4 is a little bit better. Mushy Fan just keeping it there. Ramuski, it's looking scary, but B4 can come alive at any moment. Nice pullback, but VR Group going to get there. Nice glove by Mushy Fan. That's beautiful from him. Here's the slot pass. It might be there, but it's no. Perp's crazy. It's a huge miss. And now Ramuski are just bullying the puck into Tampa Bay territory. It's too little, too late, and the choke of the century has been completed. Ramuski steal the game under Tampa Bay's noses, and they'll come out to a 3-2 victory. Junior Blocky Hockey, what's up? There is one. Oh my God, they're already starting the game. Are you kidding me? Okay, never mind. No opening. We're going straight to it. It's action right here. We're in Alberta. It's the Stallions. It's the Loons, and they're facing off. It's 2 teams that have a lot to prove, and the Loons, they've already proved it one time after the absolute shellacking of the Aces. Not even close was that game, but the Alberta Stallions are going to pose a much more significant challenge. Kissington that's Ismo Stark, and Spliced Prime. This Spliced Prime man is so dangerous. He's been looking so solid. Gillen is going to be able to shut down that first shot. Now the Loons taking it the other way. The perimeter shooter, Black Lamau, is going to get beaten by Spliced Prime, who's got another wide open shooting lane, just going to opt for the pass. Now Kissington going to try to rip it instead, going to take a weird looking pass. It goes a little bit too far, and that drive looked a little bit dry. Adam trying to make something happen, but Spliced Prime going to shut it down along with Floppy. That's their goalie in net. Floppy, I love to talk about Floppy. He is the weirdest goalie I've ever seen. He's always in P2. He's never not in P2. But he makes it work consistently. He's arguably one of the more mobile goalies, despite constantly being in P2. He's kind of crazy like that. Splice Prime, huge opportunity, but Gillen going to back all the way up and going to save that one regardless. Here comes Black Lamau going the other direction, trying to rip a huge shot, but Nate Terpesta coming right into contact with that, stopping that one from happening.
Hearing you have to say Nate Terpestra and Ismo Stark is so funny to me.
Nate Terpesta. I know.
Terpestra. Yeah, no, it's you got the law. You got it.
That's Mysterious Fish, if you're wondering. Fish, one of the players that got re-announced for the season, and he's been looking solid so far. Not solid enough. Double Diamond G trying to work it forward. Instead, it's going to be blocked away by Floppy. Both goalies looking good so far. Double Diamond Dree trying to find that pass. Going to get beaten. Oh, Nate Terpesta almost beat him out, but there's the pass. It's good. Sir Duddy Gut, wide open opportunity. Almost made it work. There's the pullback trying to find the shot again, but it's not going to work again. Double Diamond G going to send that one in, and Floppy is looking good so far. Okay, big man Floppy. I didn't expect you to ball like that. Well, I guess I really did. Floppy's always been balling like that. Nate Terpesta walking it up the other way, and the other goalie on the ice, Gillen, he looked good in his first game. Can he look good in his second? Sir Duddy Gut trying to get it past, but Nate Terpesta a little bit better, taking it all the way behind the ice. Now Sir Duddy Gut has to wait a little bit on that forecheck as the line changes are going to come through. Not aggressive at all from the Loons, and it might cost them a little bit of stam. Black Lamau still back on the ice as Sir Duddy Gut just takes it away, trying to turn it around into the shot. There's the pullback, but it is a sloppy pullback at best. Still going to get that puck back, still going to find that shot. It will go off the goal. Nate Terpesta trying to work it forward, but Black Lamau just backing up slowly, going to steal that one away, going to rip a shot. That one is wide, not up to the usual Black Lamau standard, but you can give it a little bit of leeway. It was a very, very quick turnaround there. Spliced Prime, that first line back on the ice, and Spliced Prime has space to work with up against Gillen. Tries to get the post abuse, but Gillen read it like a book, stopping Spliced Prime right in his tracks. Going to get that hit away instantly. Spliced Prime, but Gillen is going to glove down the slot pass, and Gillen making his presence known early in this game. Splice Prime once again tries to do it, but Adam RC is going to be a little bit better this time. Black Lamau going to run it forward. He has some space to work with, but Splice Prime is going to get there first. Now trying to get that going. It feels only a matter of time. Feels like they've been giving Splice Prime so much space to do magic with. If you give this guy space, he will make goals happen, no matter what Gillen has to say about it. Adam RC going to try to get it past him, but Splice Prime again wide open, but Gillen is going to stop that opportunity. So aware, so smart, coming all the way out of his goal to stop that one. Floppy says, I can be just as aggressive as you can. He's going to come all the way out of his goal to match it. Double Diamond G waiting in the back. He's hitting the puck finally. He finally made it happen. Double Diamond G he actually put me into stun lock right there. But Splice Prime is going to find a shot that's going to bounce harmlessly off of Gillen. Double Diamond G trying to work it up the boards. Instead, it will be the Damon who's going to be back on the ice. This has been a new player that Alberta has been trialing. He's been looking pretty solid so far. You can't really put a judge on that. He's been looking very solid. Sir Duddy Gut trying to make it forward, but Nate Terpesta back on that ice. That's the secondary star for this roster, and you love to see the split lines. It just works so well. It feels so cohesive to have that one big shooting threat on the first line, and then Nate Terpesta on the second one just makes it both work. And Double Diamond G, though, trying to turn it around. Sir Duddy Gut has not been able to find a goal so far, but they have been able to find offense. This second line has been super dangerous for the Loons, but Gillen comes all the way out, and the Damon can't get it past. Now you've got Sir Duddy Gut with some space to work with, trying to get it past Nate Terpesta. Not good enough. Nate a little bit smarter with that puck. Going to beat Sir Duddy Gut, at least for the time being. Nate still working it up, trying to find that shot. That is not advised because Gillen will block that one 9 times out of 10. This period will end. It's been fireworks, but it has been no goals. Back to the desk with a 0-0 scoreline. DeBrando, you're the first one here. Talk to me a little bit about this goalie battle. It feels like both of them are playing very well.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if they keep playing like that for the whole game, I think it's gonna be like 1-0. It's gonna go 1-0 in overtime, I think.
1-0 in overtime. I like that prediction. Breadman, I want to shoot a little bit skater direction.
Your mic cut out.
Michael, are you? I hate my life. Say words, Breadman.
All right, I feel like this has been a pretty even game so far. Nice shot chances from State. What does he say? Nice shot chances from both sides and great saves from both sides. I feel like the players have been very evenly matched. I don't think one side's predominantly more like overpowering the other. I think this has been a pretty even game.
Exactly. And,
oh wow.
Oh, hello. Hello, Peter Griffin.
Photo.
How are you doing?
Photo.
Peter Griffin, you want to give us some words about this game as well?
I think the game's been, pretty even. Both teams have their offense been pretty good defensively, but you see the Loons, they have a pretty this guy named Gillen, and I really think he's the heart and soul of this team.
You guys don't get it, man. Breadman's eyes are just
Caribou-
like barely above the desk. It's like the funniest shit ever.
Caribou is losing his mind right. He has gone. It's too deep. It's too deep in the broadcast. Okay, Caribou's officially lost it. It happens every time. All right.
This is the
second
fifth game of the
period, Gonna
night.
start very soon. Breadman, you have any predictions for us?
I'm gonna say like 2-1 Alberta.
Oh, wise Breadman of the below desk. What is your score prediction?
I don't hate that prediction, honestly. I feel Alberta, they've been getting the better of the Stallions consistently. And, Gillen is great. Gillen is good, but Gillen can't save the day. Gillen is not, at some point, he will be beat because Splice Prime is just that good. And I'm worried that if the Loons don't help him out very, very soon, he will get sold. Splice Prime, nice pullback. Kissington going to send it right back to Splice Prime, who's going to be able to get some done. But Black Lamau with the puck. Nice little pullback shenanigans to keep it going. Now with Adam RC on that puck, trying to get it past Ismo Stark. But Ismo Stark going to keep that defense rolling, playing with his preferred line mate after the oh my God, a big shot from absolute nowhere. Splice Prime just ripping it, trying to rip another one, but Adam RC is going to get there just in time, stopping that one from being a problem. Adam RC keeps her going. Splice Prime on the boards. Nice little pass forward, and now Black Lamau might have some space to work with, but Ismo Stark just getting all the way in the mix, stopping that from even coming close to being a problem. Ismo Stark still running it forward. Breadman, though, or sorry, not Breadman, Black Lamau. I'm getting B names mixed up. Breadman, nice play. Black Lamau on the ice, nice pullback, sending it forward. Ismo Stark going to get back there on defense. Black Lamau had some space. He has some more space. Going to find the shot, and he's going to put it in the back. Black Lamau. Breadman, nice goal.
Breadman with the
Thank
goal,
you.
man. Amazing goal, Breadman.
I mean, and honestly, jokes aside, man, Black Lamau, that's an absolute beautiful shot. Just hits it right off the post, sets it up beautifully. Floppy can't get back in time, and Black Lamau just burying it in the back of the net from point blank range. Loons coming out to an unexpected 1-0 lead. Somebody say something.
Oh, it's yeah, I'll talk. See, that was just an amazing shot.
I think Nate Tepestra is a bum.
Shut the fuck up, Caribou. I'm trying to let my guy talk. Jeez, man. Are we going to interrupt? Are we going to continuously interrupt? Panthers, you had a thing.
By Breadman. Floppy just can't really do anything there.
Sorry for my language right there. I just don't like when people each other. Right? I like when we have a nice even desk where everybody.
That's the first thing I've said all game.
Hey, the streamer, what are you talking?
I shouldn't really be that mad at Caribou, to be fair. Caribou, he does hold the so I should really be careful. Gillen's not being careful.
Hey, gonna get muted 24 hours.
All right. D Damon and Double Diamond G battling in the back. Alberta Stallions picking up right where they left off, keeping that offensive pressure going, but they have not been able to find a goal so far. Nate Terpesto looking neutered in this game. Not neutered anymore. The caster cursed is diabolical, and the Stallions even it up.
I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I missed it. I didn't see it because I was looking at Tino.
Wanted to give him double shutout.
Yeah, wow. And Gillen is finally going to get beaten. It took 7 shots to get there, but he's finally been beaten. And man, that's a heck of a shot from Nate Terpesto, like from a very difficult angle, but he nails it regardless. And now the Stallions are looking like they are back in form. A quick lapse in judgment has led them back to being a dominant, and they have been dominant throughout this game. You can look at the shot total, 7-4. It is all going the Stallions' way. And now with the first lines back out, you expect Spliced Prime to keep that magic rolling. Not if Ismo has something to say about it. He almost made that work, but Adam RC just make sure that he's going to be able to block that one away. Splice Prime, nice pullback to get it past Black Lamau. Now Splice Prime has some time and space to work with. Going to take the shot, going to get it off the post, but Gillen jumps back just in time. Splice Prime tries to fight the pullback. It was a diabolical clear from Black Lamau, but it works out anyway. And now Black Lamau has space to work with. Black Lamau might be able to do it again, but Floppy does it. Adam RC God damn it, I stumbled over myself and I ruined the call. Well, it happens. Black Lamau is going to be back on the puck, at least up against Splice Prime. It's so hard to battle with Splice Prime. It feels like you can just win pucks out of nowhere, just find opportunities, keeps it rolling. But Black Lamau is going to keep it rolling on his side, going up the ice, getting it over into the corner there. Splice Prime tried to go for the pullback, but it just didn't quite work out. Black Lamau a little bit aware here, trying to find that slot pass. Double Diamond G doesn't quite know where he wants to stand. Black Lamau is just going to rip a shot all on his lonesome. It was almost there. It was not quite. Double Diamond G now with the puck behind the net. He loves to just sit and look at the puck. He is the number one puck looker. If there was a stat for looking at the puck time, Double Diamond G might be the man in charge. Ismo Stark still behind the net battling, and Double Diamond G just can't quite get a handle on it. Sir Duddy Gut has to go the other way. That man has been silent. Sir Duddy Gut, you would expect, would be the main goal scorer for this Loons team, but nothing coming. Not against big man Spliced Prime. 1:30 left. Line changes might have to come out for the Stallions very soon. A shot comes out from Sir Duddy Gut, but it will be gloved down and held, and line changes. I mean, there you go.
Sheep, please come over to me real quick. Would you like to see my seat?
Oh no. You are Panthers is having a great time right now. At least one of us is, okay? Nate Terpesta, he might be having a good time. He's already got one. That's a next slot pass to Damon, trying to make something happen, but Sir Daddy Gut takes it up the other way. Pass over to Double Diamond G, trying to find the shot, but that's not P3. You're not going to rip that one, my friend. Now you're just in the corner battling with the Damon, and the Damon is going to make the corner move to get it out. Yep, there it is. Sir Daddy Gut gonna steal it away, though. Gonna get it past the Damon, trying to find the shot. Ooh, it's a little bit of a nasty whiff. You hate to see that one. And Gillen has to come all the way over. Nate Terpesta. Oh, my God. Nate Terpesta almost had the opportunity of a lifetime, but the Gillen is going to be saved. All right. Sir Duddy Gut, though, once again, Nate Terpesta, another opportunity. Gillen going to shut that one down. Nate Terpesta, the only man who can break through this iron wall that is Gillen. Sir Duddy Gut now walking forward, trying to get it past one defender. Can't get it past either. Now, Sir Duddy Gut going to find a shot regardless. I mean, I say words, and they just don't come true at all. Nate Terpesta keeps making it happen, though. Double Diamond G on the other side. Going to have to play some Pang defense. Going to stop that one, get it behind his own net. And now he's going to spend some time looking at the puck, because that's what Double Diamond G does. Spending some more time looking at the puck. Finally going to take that pass, and it's going to be a nice one, though. Sir Duddy Gut might find a shot, but man, the Damon comes in clutch with that Pang. It could have been a diabolical shot, but diabolicalness aside, there will be one goal apiece. The game remains tied. Second period coming to a close, and it looks like okay, fine. I'll do that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the desk. We have an odd little formation here, but I want to send it first over to Breadman. Looking at the second period, how do you feel so far?
I feel like this game really picked up the pace after the first period. Like, 2 goals have been scored. I think that's what really set it up. But other than that, I think this has just been a slow game. I think both sides are just kind of petering it up to the other side of the ice, going for a change, and I think that's just the entire cycle of the game here.
Yeah, and that was actually something that's really funny that I just got brought up that I remembered. Panthers, the Loons, without their star player in FDWZ, it looks like he might be coming back into the game right now. Do you think that that's going to make a major difference for this Loons team?
I certainly do. Seems to have been very even without FDWZ. But with him, I think he'll just be able to cook like he normally does.
100%. The depth of the Loons can't be questioned. DeBrando, I want to take it over to you. Predictions going into this third period. It's looking close right now. Who do you think is going to be able to finish off this game with a win?
If FWZ is there, I think St. Louis won in regulation, but I think it's going overtime.
I do like the overtime call. A fifth game on the roster, an unheard of fifth game, and making it go into overtime would be very apt, I'd say. Score predictions, Breadman?
I'm gonna keep my buck 2-1 number.
I like that. Panthers?
I'm gonna go 1-1 going into OT, and then FDWZ gets the game winner for the Loons.
Ooh, that is a hot call, and honestly, I think I'm gonna agree with. I think I'm gonna agree with Panthers. I like the FDWZ coming in the third to save his team. You can see him lining up F and FDWZ. That's right. We've got an FN in front of the FDWZ,
Jeep,
but
would
don't
you like
worry.
to see my seat?
No.
I was sitting over here on this corner.
I need. Okay. Everybody is intent on distracting me right now. It seems I'm getting added from like every server I'm a part of. It's ridiculous right now. FDWZ immediately making his presence felt though, and Spliced Prime is gonna have to run away to the other side of the rink to try to stop him. But now he's got some space. That is a pass, maybe one of the passes of all time. Spliced Prime waiting for Kiz, but Kiz just not quite where you want him to be. He had a wide open shot as well. Passing it back to the goalie was Adam.
That was like my lacrosse passes, honestly. That was me in lacrosse.
Just sending it over to open ice, like, oh.
Yeah.
Adam RC still on playing defense. Splice Prime trying to rip a shot, but Adam RC just crouched right in the middle of the shooting lane. Splice Prime, though, still able to make magic happen with that puck, working it into the corner. Adam RC a little bit better, though. Going to get it past Splice Prime, at least for the time being. Splice Prime, though, still on that puck. FDWZ going to try to take it, but that's a whiff. Adam RC, another crouch. Once again, man, this guy is just... Adam RC is just exactly where you need him to be at all times, it feels like. This man's playing so solid right now. FDWZ, though, still on the puck, looking for the pass. Can he find it? No, he can't. Kissington gets all involved up in there. Now FDWZ has to steal it away from Kiz, and Kiz does not want to let that puck get stolen away. He wants that slot pass. He wants it bad. He's still fighting for it. FDWZ is getting bullied in the back of his own net right now. Ismo still going at it. Ismo still trying to find it. Finally, we're going to get a pass over up to Nate Terpesta. Finally, line change is coming up, but there's the mistake. Oh, it was the mistake, and Black Lamau instead pulled it back. He was trying to go for the P3. I'm sure, bit of a misclick. It happens to the best of us. Nate Terpesta back on that puck. Sir Dirty Gut can't quite stop it. There's the pullback. Shot, no good. The Damon gets involved, and now Alberta running it up the other direction. Gillen just going to hit it off to the side. Very smart play by that man. Nate Terpesta trying to find the slot pass. Black Lamau gets all involved up in the business. Slot passes have not been good so far for either team. Black Lamau walking it forward, trying to find it, slowly working it up, but Nate Terpesta is just able to run back. Now Sir Duddy got that's a nice pass. Black Lamau, wide open shot, off the post. Floppy trying to get it to stop, and he going to. It was a little bit messy, but it happened regardless. Floppy, crucial block to save the game at least. And here comes Nate Terpesta, wide open shot, tries to do it, but on the side of the ice. From post to post, from coast to coast, this puck will not enter the goal. Nate Terpesta still behind the net, still working with that puck, trying to make something happen with it. It's 2:30 left on the clock. That's halfway through our third, and still not a goal has been scored. The shot count even at 8. Nate Terpesta trying to get it forward. He is going to get it past one. It up the ice. You got Splice Prime right by him. Nate Terpesta still with it, but Adam RC, the defensive solid backbone for this team, is continuing to play good defense, and Splice Prime just can't get a shot off of him. Trying to do some tech there in the corner, trying to get the slot pass. It's looking good, but it's not good enough because Kissington is late on the shot. It will not go in. It's going to go wide. Adam RC still playing defense. Slot passes still trying to land, but Adam RC is going to stop those from happening. FDWZ waiting for the pass to go forward. It finally does. FDWZ might have some space to work with. Nope, not good enough. Floppy is going to get the block. Adam RC rips a follow-up shot, but that one's going to get blocked by the skaters instead. Adam RC, once again, 1:30 left on the clock. Ismo trying to find a shot. That one's going to go panging off the goal. Trying to find the slot pass. Looking good. There's the shot. It's not good either. These shots are going very, very wide, and now Adam RC it forward. FDWZ trying to get involved, trying to get his hands on that puck. He has been very, very silent ever since he entered. Splice Prime now going forward. There's the pullback, trying to work it up the boards. Instead, opts for the pass. Ismo is not in the right place, just going to pass it back. These passes from the Stallions are hopeful at best, I would say. Oh, there's the pass. Here comes Ismo. It's the shot. And Gillian, maybe the most unnecessary glove of the century, but hey, you know, you love to see it either way. Black Lamau trying to get a second goal on the boards, but Ismo is going to stop that, shut that one right down. Sir Duddy got back on the boards. Black Lamau, that's a nice shot. Post abuse might be good. Floppy is fast enough to get there. Black Lamau, nice slot pass. Sir Duddy got not there for it. Sir Duddy got going to have to do the pullback there. Shenanigans working it forward. Splice Prime has to play defense, only on 10 stand with 30 seconds left. It could be an opportunity Loons to not send this one into overtime. Splice Prime is sending it forward, but Black Lamau on the puck, just going to hit it right back. There's the pullback, trying to find the pass. It's there. Sir Duddy Gut, here's your opportunity. Gets it past one. Can't get it past him either. He did get it past one, but Sardini got trying to rip the shot regardless. 9 seconds left. We saw it happen at the last second for the other team that was playing at that time, the Mallards or the Lobsters or whatever. Who knows? It's going into overtime, ladies and gentlemen. Third period over. It's still 1-1. No, we're not doing this. Get in your chairs. Get in your chairs. Get in your chairs. Thank you. All right, DeBrando.
Hello.
Say words.
Hello. Say words. Hi.
That's my question.
Okay. Hi. How are you? No. If we're being real, it's very close. But I think St. Louis gonna win it. Maybe overtime. Second overtime. I think it's going second overtime.
I like that. Honestly, I'd like to see the 1-1. All right, Breadman, same question to you. Say words.
Yo, watch this. Ismo Tony start game-winning goal P3.
He read it in the stars. The tarot cards spoke to him.
That's not
All
what
right.
the script says.
DeBrando ruffling through papers. That's not what it. Panthers. What do you got for me?
I think my prediction's gonna be correct. I'm gonna read it off the script right here. St. Louis goal, FTWZ, sliding, 5-hole.
Man, it feels like
Forget the S.
feels like there's a lot of different scripts going around. I don't know who's
My script is
standardizing this
correct.
copy.
My script is correct.
Panthers is claiming his script is correct. All right, we got 30 seconds left. Breadman, give us some semblance of analysis on that third period, maybe.
Oh, I think it was so period. I don't think much happened. I mean, some good chances from Braca and Mayon on the Stallion. I mean, not Stallions, on the St. Louis side. Good P3 chances, but Floppy's just too good and soft them all, honestly. Sorry what I gotta say.
Yeah, one thing I do want to point out is that these passes from Stallion have been going very, very far. It looks like the Ismo Splice Prime line is trying to make things happen. It feels like the chemistry is just a little bit off because every time they send these passes, it's just going so far wide. Not even a shot is found off of them, and you would hope that something is found, but it's still nothing coming through. Maybe if I wanted to bring my own script into the question, maybe the actual game winner is going to be Splice Prime pass to Ismo, and Ismo rips a P3.
That's literally what I
win the game
said.
winner. Well, I added to it, okay? So it's my prediction, okay? I'm special. FDWZ trying to make us all wrong, except for Panthers. Panthers did predict the FDWZ game winner. FDWZ trying to make Panthers right. But unfortunately, Ismo has things to say about that. He says, my prediction, I want to score the game winner. FDWZ. Oh, wait, FDWZ might have an opportunity. Trying to rip the shot. It's a whiff and then a shot, and it's bouncing off flop. No, can't do. Trying to find the slot pass, and that can't go either. Spliced Prime still playing some offense, but it is 30 seconds down and not much found for either of these teams. Adam RC, that man has been the defensive mastermind for the St. Louis team, keeping Spliced Prime in check consistently. Trying to do it one more time. Spliced Prime. Oh, that's a nice good slot pass. Almost there. Ismo tried to walk it up, but FDWZ is just, oh, what? Okay. This man is not playing up to his usual standard. It might be the lack of warm-up time, but FDWZ is not looking good at all. That ice, nice shot, but Gillen is going to be able to stop that one. Another huge opportunity with Black Lamau is going to get involved. Nice pang, and now Black Lamau trying to get his second goal of the game. Almost gets it past Floppy. Floppy.
Oh my God.
Makes my heart jump in my chest. It's going to be a
Black
penalty
Lamau.
instead.
Black Lamau hit Floppy apparently, so there's a.
What?
Yeah,
And we have a timeout. Timeout from the home team. Timeout. Stop.
dude.
Home.
Floppy is sometimes so late on these clears, man. And he'll just sometimes just miss the puck. Just straight up, just miss the puck, and it might cost him.
That's not Guangdong timing.
That's real. That's real.
Wow, this penalty is very penalty-like.
You know what? They're figuring it out. Okay, referees work hard. Okay. Either way, we're
When's
gonna.
Ref Appreciation Day?
The goalie jumped. Yeah, you know, I'm kind of with. I don't know if I don't know if I'm super with that penalty. The goalie just jumped on the puck. It feels like a little bit of like I'm putting myself in a way, you know.
have to save it. So.
Penalty baiting.
I think the goalie flopped. It shouldn't be called embellishment.
Exactly. It is penalty baiting. Here's the pullback splice prime. What the what? Serdiani got just didn't want to deal with the face off. He said, "I'm done." But now he's walking it up. Imagine you get the game winner on the on an opponent power play. How diabolical! There's the pass. Oh, okay, it's another misstep, and that shot goes so far wide. Gillen just watches it sail past, and Serdiani got doing great on this power play kill. 5 seconds left. Oh my goodness gracious!
Whoa.
Are we really doing this? And Sir Duddy Gut, though, still's got time to work with. There's the hit. And, yep. Yeah, I'm saying oh no and I'm saying oh no to the fact. Yeah, I'm saying oh no to the fact that Stallions do not want that penalty.
Oh yeah,
Back-to-back pens. It's crazy.
Yep, Sir Duddy Gut. There's the pullback. Black Lamau, the shooter, calling well above his years. There's the shot. Oh my goodness gracious! It's
break.
No!
It's
the mistake. Placed Prime makes magic on ice, and the game will go to the Stallions.
Hitting me.
Cranberry got in the way of the camera. I'm
You're lying.
I'm gonna get you, Cranberry. Cranberry, when I get you. Sorry, Panthers,
When I
go.
get you, man. You can see the Stallions celebrating on that ice. They're happy. Placed Prime against 2 skaters. He does it all by himself. It's the one mistake, and Gillen is going to let that one go through.
Yep.
Stallions 2, Loons 1. I'm going to do my outro now, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, that's been the Junior Blocky Hockey League for Monday. Guess what? We've got more games coming up. If you want to watch more JBHL, well, guess what? Tomorrow, Tuesday, we've got a 3-game series starting off when the Rimouski Oceanic take on the Minnesota Mallards. That's at 7:30 p.m. EST. If you want to watch the big leagues where all these young skaters go when they get good enough, well, guess what? The BHL is going live Wednesday with a 3-game series starting when the San Francisco Stingrays take on the Calgary Wings at 7:30 p.m. EST. We've got shoutouts in order. Our referees tonight have been Dremmings, Breadman, and Optional Labor. Our streamer has been the ever wonderful and returning Caribou. I've been Cheapo03. Good night, everybody.
And Panthers, what did you want to say before I cut off the stream?
I'm like Batman, bruh. I was at the top of the Jumbotron.